Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley. Tonight is debate night, February 23rd on Sunday. Let's go. Actually, Gabby, off. You're done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. All right, we are back, ladies and gents. So, welcome to debate night. Want to go ahead and join the stream? Go ahead and click the first link in the YouTube description. We're currently live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're on Facebook and you're tuning in, but you want to debate about anything, it's open debate night. So anything that you want to discuss and debate about, you are welcome to. Politics, male and female intersexual dynamics, religion, atheists, anything. Come on in. You're welcome. Or if you're just a hater and you don't like me or my content at all, please come in. Please click that link. The link is also in the YouTube comments as well. It is pinned. Actually, let me make sure it's pinned. Okay, now it's pinned. The link is also in the YouTube comments. It's the pinned comment in YouTube. So I see a lot of people in the chat right now. If you want to join the stream, you can just go ahead and click the link there as well. Let me make sure the audio is good real quick. Let's see. Is the audio? Hey, put a 1 in the chat if the audio is good. For some reason, it's not letting me see. Put a 2 in the chat if the audio isn't. 1 in the chat if the audio is good. 2 in the chat if the audio isn't. Okay, audio is good. All right, cool. All right, so let's get into the normal schedule program, and we got a few links in the YouTube description. Like I said, the first link is going to be for the to join the YouTube stream, to join the debate. The second link is going to be for the memberships. If you like the podcast, you want to continue to watch it grow, but you also want to support it. Click the second link, man. We got 3 tiers. First tier is Hitman. First tier is Gang. Second tier is Hitman. Third tier is Mob Ties. You join any of those tiers, you are locked in with us. The next link that we have in the YouTube description is going to be for one-on-one coaching. Click that link, man, if you need some coaching on media and marketing. Click that link if your chick is withholding sex for compliance, or you are lacking in masculinity, not going to the gym, etc., etc. Click that link. I got you. I coach men on masculinity, dating, and relationships. I also do couples coaching as well. Been having a lot of chicks click that link. So, ladies, if you need some coaching, go ahead and click that link too. Also, the next link is going to be for the Clips channel. That's going to be the that's going to be the 4th link for the Clips channel. Join the Clips channel, man. Subscribe to the Clips channel. It is free. And then we got the Discord. Join the Discord. Keep you up to date with all new things coming with No Fugazee. All right. Before we get fully started for today, I see some people joining the stage, joining the stream, but you are backstage. So Louis, D, Carlo, and the public offender, I see you backstage currently. I'll bring you up. Give me about 10 minutes. I'm going to react to 2 clips that the supporter sent me, and then I'll start bringing people up. All right. Let's go. Here we go. Let's get into the first clip. Let's see what the members sent me to react to now. Hopefully it's something good. All right, here we go. Clip of this guy. What the heck? All right, well, let's play. Let's see.
It's all about discipline. Discipline is the key of life. I look at how much I know it's true. Let's take that to meet you. Oh, really?
We are big fans of you.
Oh, thank you. It's all about discipline.
Ah. Yo, this is actually funny, and it's sad, too. This is funny and sad. Funny because whoever sent it to me, you guys know the underlining message behind this video so far, because I know it as well. The dude his wife wanted to take a picture with the guy. And she has his wife and both of his daughters is taking a picture with a man that has a good physique. He's in shape. But this dude over here isn't in shape at all. Let's keep.
I love you. You see, I'm a big.
Oh, you do?
Okay, so let's play a little bit more. All right, so. Okay, let's psychoanalyze this, right? So this is the husband, this is the wife, and these are the children. This man is just a man. He's a regular man. But he's a workout guy. He has a good physique. You know what I mean? The sad thing is, it wasn't the husband's idea to say, hey, you should go ahead and take a pic with this big old brolic stud looking man. It was her idea. It was the wife's idea. So not the husband's idea. It was the wife's idea. And what the husband did, he submitted to his wife and said, okay, yeah, sure, honey, I'll even take the picture for you. So one, it isn't just a regular picture. Like, he's hugging her. He actually also made her laugh. This gets bad, man. Let's keep playing.
Really love you. Thank you very much.
You're from the clan?
Oh, he's getting different angles, man. Listen, chat. You don't want to be that guy. You never want to be this loser over here where you're just lacking as a man, where your woman can't get an experience of wanting to just take pictures with you. She actually has to seek it out elsewhere to be like, oh, wow. Like, it's two things. Let's just psychoanalyze it more. One, he's a beta. He's taking a picture. He's allowing his wife to lead the relationship. But what this shows on a woman's end is that she doesn't respect her man, and she's for the streets. Like, she has this groupie mindset. I tell you guys, if you mess with a chick and this chick is a groupie, meaning that she has celebrity crushes, or if she sees someone that she sees on TV, she's like, wow, oh my gosh, let me get a picture with this guy, oh my gosh. If you have a chick like that, full red flag, run away. She's literally, the fact is that he's a human being, just like he's a human being. But she's more infatuated and like crushing and, very excited with this human being. But he's a regular human being like her. So the truth is that she probably would appreciate it more if this was her man. And it's just sad, man. Just imagine she's going to post this picture up on the wall when they get home of some tall, big black guy. And Billy over here, every time he walks in the door, the house that he's providing for, the house that he's protecting her in, he has to see that picture of this random black guy that his wife is obsessed with, hugging her, making her laugh. And you may say, hey, Cooley, it ain't that serious. She just wanted to take a picture with someone that she's seen on Instagram, because he is Instagram famous. So she's definitely been scrolling. Like, he's Instagram famous and TikTok famous. So she's definitely been scrolling. It was like, oh my gosh, I know this man. I see him all the time. Which means that dude right now, that dude prior to this was in her news feed. She probably was liking her pictures. And then once she seen this man, she got lit up. She got lit up by another man. You do not want to be this man in that relationship. This is a sad thing. This is causes for divorce. But you know what? It isn't, because he's a beta and he's accepting of it. This relationship is going to go wherever she wants it to, actually. If you think about it, he's so accepting of all of his wife doings. He's allowing it. And then not only that, it's showing that it's putting a bad image in his daughter's mind too. Like, oh, daddy isn't that cool. Father isn't like great. Mommy actually wanted to take a picture with another man. He must be better than father. And chat, I know y'all probably like, cool, you overdoing it, man. It ain't that serious. But it is that serious. It is actually that serious when you have a wife and children and your wife is leading the relationship and wants to be a groupie all over another man. That is a problem. This just tells me more that she probably has like a work husband. She probably has a side piece, a dude that's clapping cheeks anytime this guy goes on work vacation or a work trip. She's getting her cheeks clapped. The thing is, she just wished that she was getting her cheeks clapped by this nigga right there. All right, good clip. Good clip. Let's get to another one. Funny clip, too, because the clip doesn't even say anything, but I know why one of the members sent it, because it's like, yeah, stay away from girls like that and also never be a man like him. I'll be honest. If I was in that situation, I'll never be in that situation. But dang, yeah, he's so accepting of it. He accepts it. He's taking different angles. Let me just see what else he does real quick. They're laughing. Oh, they're a family now. Oh, nigga, he just took your family. He done took your family, dog. Oh, dang. He switched angles and he's serious too. Look at the leg position. He wants to get the perfect angles to make his wife happy. Like, please, my darling likes this picture. Let me get the perfect angle of black guy, muscle, Hulk Hogan black guy. Let me get the perfect angle of her and Hulk Hogan black guy. Oh, man, this is bad. This is bad. Listen. I got a feeling it'd be so crazy if after the picture, right, he hugged the wife and just slapped her in the butt like, good job. Oh, if he do that, I'm going to lose my mind. I got to see the rest of it now. Yeah.
Great. Man, you guys have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you very much.
Love you guys.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, handshake. Pull her in for a hug. Bro, you could have did. The truth is, homie could have did anything he wanted in that situation. He could have pulled her in like, yeah, you know what I mean? Come here. She would have been accepting of that. Think about it. If she was so accepting of the picture and hugging him in the first place, if he would have just pulled her in like, yeah, you know, have a good night. Here, just text my number. Take my number. It's a high probability, chat, that she probably would have been open to it. She probably would have been down. And even if the husband would have got mad, she probably like, Billy, hush it, Billy. Hush it. You're never around anyway, Billy. You're always on work trips. Hush it, Billy. So, all right, cool. On to the next. It's funny clip. Funny clip. Oh, man. All right, let's see. I got to start shopping people out when they send me these clips because y'all funny. All right, let's get to the next clip, and we're going to bring bring some people up to debate. All right, here's the next one. Let's see.
You look beautiful today?
No.
No, yeah, there's always tomorrow. Hey, excuse me, has anyone said you guys look beautiful today?
No.
No, yeah, you guys should work on it. Hey, excuse me, has anyone said you look beautiful today?
I don't think so.
No, yeah, there's always tomorrow. Hey, excuse me, quick question. Has anyone said you guys look beautiful today?
Oh,
No?
not yet.
Yeah, you guys could try harder tomorrow.
Bro, a villain out here. Bro, a villain. He walking up the chicks. Bro is a villain. Bro is such a villain. You know his DMs got to be super dry. You know most of his DMs is probably left on red and he went outside like, you know what? I'm finna get revenge. I'm telling these chicks they beautiful all in their DMs. I'm not getting no replies. Well, guess what? I'm about to get revenge. Homie walking up to random chicks. Did anybody tell you you look beautiful today? They're like, no, they're thinking that he's going to say it. He's like, well, yeah, try again harder tomorrow. Try harder tomorrow. Maybe next time. This is actually funny.
Hey, excuse me. Has anyone said you look beautiful today?
No.
No.
Okay, that was the end of it.
Yeah, better
What was
luck
that?
next time.
Yeah, homie, this is actually funny. And you know, the crazy thing is most of these girls probably lied. The truth is they did have guys that came up there and talked to them and said that, hey, you look beautiful, but they were fishing for another compliment. Me psychoanalyzing this, those many women walking down the street during the day, no guy said that you look beautiful, you're most likely lying because most guys are very, very thirsty. So the fact that he's walking around and asking them, hey, has anyone told you that you look beautiful today? And then they say, oh, no, not today. They're fishing for a compliment in hopes of that guy saying, they don't even like the guy, but they just want another one. In hopes of him saying, oh, well, listen, baby girl, you do look beautiful today. So they could be like, oh, thank you. And then they could deny him. They was like trying to set it up so they can fish for a compliment. Then he can give him the compliment. And then if he did pursue, they would have just denied them like, oh, yeah, sorry, I'm not interested. Sorry, I got a boyfriend. All of that would have came. These are just chicks that's, you know, attention whores. That's really all it is. They definitely got compliments by men. All right, next clip. That was a funny one. Not really much to comment. Can't do any commentating to that one, really. Okay, everybody that's... We got Lewis gonna be first. We got D. Carlo second. We got the public offender. You third. I'll react to one more clip, then start bringing people up. Let me see. Everybody on Facebook, we probably gonna stay live for another half an hour. All right, next clip. Also, chat, if you got any questions for me, send in your tuition, and I'll read your super chat out loud. I see a lot of comments in here, but if you want me to read it out loud, even if you're a hater, I'll still read it out loud. But, you know, send in a super chat. I got you, man. Support the podcast. Don't be Ninja Watchers. Also, like the podcast, too. Like the podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't be a Ninja Watcher. Okay, we got some more people coming up as well. Go ahead and do that for me. All right, here we go.
Slave-owning, genocidal country. When I look at my own country, the United States, it is a semi-democratic, white-dominated, hierarchical, racist society that aims to preserve privilege by the elites. That's how it was formed in 1787. It was a slave-owning, genocidal country, killing Native Americans for a white culture. But amazingly, it still looks that way, although we're much more diverse now than we were. The most violent country in the world in the 19th century.
Okay, what he's stating here is facts. It's factual, you know what I mean? He does insert something. He inserts something there to insinuate, like, we are still, like, very diverse, but all of these other minorities and the blacks and stuff, they're still in their same position. The white man is still in power. So what he inserted there was victimhood. It was a soft assertion, but he definitely inserted victimhood, and I'll go ahead and break that down to you guys as well. But what he's saying is it isn't true. You could take some facts, but with the information that you take, you can internalize that and you can be a victim, or you can internalize that and you know the reality of the world and you know to work harder. to be the best version of yourself and get out there to really strive. But, people would watch this and think, oh, I'm a victim. The white man is holding me down, and then they'll go smoke weed. Dorks. Don't do that. Let's keep watching.
By far, was perhaps the most democratic or second most democratic, and that was Britain. You can be democratic at home and ruthlessly imperial abroad. The most violent country in the world since 1950 has been the United States. It's been by far involved
Jeffrey,
in more,
stop
wait a
now.
minute, in more
Let's
wars.
Jeffrey, I'm your moderator, and it's enough.
Okay, I'm done.
They try to shut Jeffrey up. Enough is enough. We don't want to hear any of these facts about the white man. Enough is enough. We don't want to hear anything. Yeah, they tried to shut him on up. So, within this, what he's saying is facts. It's like, okay, this is not anything that we don't know. In school, I mean, I was born in 89, but if, you were raised in school in the 80s or the 90s and stuff like that, I don't know how it is, or even in the 2000s, I don't know how it is today if they got rid of some stuff, but a lot of the history that was taught was just American history and the colonial Western history that was taught, from before World War I and World War I to World War II, stuff like that. So we were taught pretty much, we were slaves and stuff like that, and the white man was on an imperial mission to take over the Western world and stuff like that and conquer. That's all fine and dandy. You can give information, but within given information, it's up to the person that's listening to extract out the truth in it, but then also extract out what to do with that truth, right? Like, what do you do with this truth? Now, what some people do is they take it and they feel like, wow, you've oppressed my ancestors. And, I feel like I'm even being oppressed today. They take the oppressed versus oppressor mindset instead of taking, it is what it is. But are you actually oppressed today? No, you're not. Were your ancestors oppressed? Yeah, they were. So those people were oppressed, but you are today? Nah, you're free. You could do whatever you want. It's the land of, you can make your dreams come true in America, pretty much, right? So you can take this information, and some people will extrapolate it, will extract this information and become a victim. Other people will extract this information and use it to motivate them, use it to mold them into a force that cannot be reckoned with. You get what I'm saying? So you can have the victim mindset or the victor mindset. Use this information for motivation. So guess what? This happened to my ancestors back in the past. It will never happen again. I will be the best version of myself for my family and families to come. You have that mindset, you'll be fine. You have the mindset of blaming the white man for your problems. Those people, some of them still make it in life, but I mean, it's a mentality that isn't healthy. I'll say that. It's a mentality that isn't healthy. All right. Okay, the same person sent me another clip and said that this clip goes with this one. Okay, so let's play this one real quick.
Is a black man living in Maryland in a white community, and who's elected to the state legislature in Maryland out of that white community in 1641. It's significant. That's early. Well, by the time you get to 1876, there's more than 1,000 black elected officials in America by 1876. So let's back up for a minute here. Let me take something like...
Okay, so you hear this. The first guy, he was only pointing out all of the bad things. He was pointing out all the atrocities that the white colonizers did, which it was valid. This guy already off the bat, he's pointing out, there was 1,000 black electors in government already before any other nation. I know the history of it. It seems like that's where he's going with it. But let's continue to play this on. This is interesting because you have two different views of it. You have one side that's looking at the glass half empty, he was looking at the glass half. He was telling facts, but he was speaking about part of the facts that it would make the listener and the person that's observing his speech seem like the glass is half empty for these people over here. This guy right off the bat, he's already having this mindset to not look at the glass half empty.
Great Britain. When did Great Britain elect their first black person to office? 1987. When did Italy elect their first black person to office? 2010. And we did in 1641 more than 1,000 by 1876, and we're the bad nation? Really?
Okay. So he said Great Britain and Italy, they elected their first black. It took a long time. It took a long time because they all had slaves in that nation. But he says we actually here in America, we elected, the first black officials, 1,000 of them in 1641. So this was when America was all, it was all coming. Mexico wasn't even part of the country yet. You know what I'm saying? We were still out there colonizing some of these states in the Americas. And there was already 1,000 elected black officials. Okay, so he's stating some facts here. Once again, the other clip we watched, looking at the glass half empty. This, which is truth, the stuff that he stated in the clip was true. But this clip here, he's stating truth as well. But it gives you a different perspective to see like, hey, wait a second. All right. Wait. We actually, it was slavery and stuff like that. But we did have opportunity 300 years ago. Well, almost 300 years ago, 260 something years ago, right? We did have opportunity. It was 1,000 black elected officials. Okay. All right. So let's see what happened. What went wrong? Let's continue to listen.
Now, we've got plenty of problems because anytime you have humans, you're going to have problems.
Facts.
But we got out of our problems faster than any other nation when we use the scriptures to do so. And that's quite frankly the difference. So what's happened is...
facts. He said, so he made an assertion there. He said that America got out of out of that situation much faster than other countries because we've inserted the Bible in there. Okay, inserted Christianity in there. Okay, fair enough. So if you just take that information of what he said, okay, so in 1641, we've elected 1,000 black officials. Those other countries, it took them 300 years to elect the first black official in government. So with that being said, we had 1,000 of them, but somehow our people were still enslaved for so long. Also, if you think about it, the first official slave owner, like by law, was actually a black man. So black people wasn't enslaving other black people. So when you think about this, this is very telling. This is why I try to spread the message that you want to have the mindset of competitor versus competition. You are a competitor in a competition. You are not oppressed by an oppressor. If you take that mindset, gonna lead you astray. You're gonna be depressed, gonna be smoking weed, gonna be lackadaisical, is gonna lead you down the wrong area. If you take the reality that rights is forced, rights equals force. So if you want any rights, you need to be able to enforce your own rights. You can't expect someone to give you rights. I'll say that again. Rights is force. Rights equals force. The only way that you can have some rights anywhere, you would have to enforce those rights physically. You get what I'm saying? You need to impose your will against other people's will. That's how it happens. That is how you don't become a slave. You don't become oppressed. You don't become all of these things. So if you have the competitor versus competition mindset, you'll think and you'll know, like, guess what? There's a competition out there. Quick example. I got a house, living in the house. I love my house. I love my family that's in my house. So the first thing that I need to prioritize what I love is protection. Because if I can't enforce the rights of my own family, someone can then force their will against mine. Someone can take our rights away. So if I don't have guns, if I'm not in a gym being the best version of myself, if I'm not out there trying to strive for greatness and make enough money to take care of my family and do things, let's just speak about the protection part. If in my house I don't have security cameras, if I don't have guns, if I'm not in the gym boxing, it's a higher probability if someone breaks in my house for them to just take over, steal things, take my wife and my children and everything else, and that's going to be it. But if I have guns, the right security system and everything, the probability would decrease. It would make them harder to force their will against mine. So at the end of the day, it's a competition. The reason why black people was enslaved, I always say it, I'll keep saying it so you guys know. The reason why anyone is enslaved is because someone, your will wasn't strong enough. Someone took your rights that you think you had from you, and they did it by force. Once again, force, rights equals force. So if your force is stronger than someone else's force, if you have the mindset to be evil, then guess what? You can take someone else's rights from them by using your force. That's how it goes. That is how it goes. Good 2 clips. Whoever sent this in, good 2 clips. It showed two sides of the conversation. One side looking at the glass half empty, victim mindset. Other side looking at, giving some facts about, black people in America and pretty much saying that America wasn't all that bad. It was bad. But I see what they did there. I see what you did here, whoever sent this in. Appreciate the clips, man. All right, let's bring some people up because I'm sure some people in here definitely disagree with what I say. We got some black folks that always be having a victim mindset, so I'm going to bring some people up and debate them on this. Or on any topics that y'all want, actually. We could debate on anything that you want. But let me stop sharing this here. Everyone on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. That is No Fugazee Podcast on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and close down the Facebook stream now. We are literally about to start debate night now. All right, let's see. Let's close out Facebook. Facebook stream is being closed out now. Come on over to YouTube. That's No Fugazee Podcast on YouTube. But why is people saying happy birthday? Nigga, it ain't my birthday. Facebook funny. All right, Facebook stream closed. Let's bring up the first person we got here. So here's the order for the people in the backstage. Lewis is first because he came in first. We got, 2 people left. So we got the public offender, you're second. We got someone is in here with the name FU. FUCKU. Okay, I hope they got some smoke for me. So you're third, and then we got Sick Cap, you're fourth. That's the order for everyone backstage. So let's get ready to rumble! Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. State your name and where you from.
Lewis, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Lewis, Pittsburgh, PA. Cool. What are you here to debate about?
Well, how you doing, bro? It's my 3rd time on. I just want to. Unfortunately, I don't have a debate. I got a question. I want some insight. I want your wisdom. So if you can help me out.
Sure, man. What's up? Talk to me.
Hey, so I'm about to go to work. I work security at a nightclub, but I've been noticing something that I've been seeing a trend, and I want to get your take on it. So I want to know. So the women that have proverbially hit the wall, right? They tend to be out and asking questions. And me as a man not in the market, I don't know what to tell them. So I want your insight on that. Women who are like hit the wall, they're older, but they will openly admit, or they made the mistake. I should have, had a child young. I should have got married young. They always ask me, where are all the good men? Now, my mindset is, I always think like, why do you think good men are available now? Like, why do you think that? You think that good men are just out there roaming around? No, they're caught up. Do you think I'm right in telling them that, or what advice should I give them?
Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we had a panel like this on Friday. We had some women that was on a podcast. They were single. They were a little bit older and stuff like that. And they were saying the same thing, like that the ladies are saying to you, like, where's all the good men? Like, what's going on? The reality is that when the woman hits the wall, when it's due to age, that's normally they could be even hitting. I mean, the main thing is hitting the wall due to age, but there's other ways you could hit the wall due to promiscuity, due to OnlyFans, doing a lot of crazy other things, single baby mama, all of this other things could be considered. Dang, you like at that wall and you old. This is pretty crazy. So the main thing to tell them is to say, hey, ask them what their standards are. If she has high standards, be realistic to her and say, hey, give her the percentages, man. It seems like you know the content and you watch the content. Give her the percentages of men that 6 foot, 6 foot or taller. Give her the percentages of men that make 100K or more. Give her those percentages and then try to and that would open up, hopefully that would give her the reality of her position in the dating market. Because the thing is, most of these women have to lower their standards. They got very, very high standards and they don't want to lower them. Like I had women on a podcast the other day and a lot of them was in their 30s and had kids, but they want a serious relationship. They want a monogamous relationship and they want this man to be over 6 foot, over 100K and all of these things. And I'm telling you, and they want him to be black at that. God dang, that's a 1% nigga. It's a 1% nigga.
Bro, I want to say this to you. So, like, I actually fall in that percentile, which is crazy because I don't think I deserve to be in the 1%, but I actually am. Like, over 70K, I'm 6'2", I'm 230, I'm in shape, I work out, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think I'm that rare, but I just happen to be. But I say that to say, I don't know what to tell them. I get stuck what to tell them because, again, I'm not available. So I'm married. Like, I'm not trying to talk to them, so I don't even know how to advise them. That's the hard part, because it's like, what do you tell a woman outside of, hey, you got to eat your crow because, like, you should have did it when you were younger. They don't understand that the dynamics of men and women are opposites. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, correct. Yeah, the dynamics of men and women are opposites. There's no nice way or soft way to tell the truth. The truth is the truth. So you just got to let them know. Ask them first, what type of man you looking for? Okay, you want this type of man. If he's realistic and he's not in that, top 1% or even 20 percentile, you should be able to find this man. So if your standards aren't that high, maybe you want to look in the mirror. Maybe you need to change something about yourself so you can garner the attention of the men that you want. So that's one thing. If their standards are too high, then you want to let them know that, hey, there's plenty of you and there's very few of him. If you do meet this man, what can you do to keep this man? You get what I'm saying? So, and
I said that, bro, and they have no answer. And the weird part is when you get in this weird dynamic, like where, let's say hypothetically, like I'm a single, I got a woman, and I tell them that, and they'll say, all right, you know what? And they're an attractive, beautiful woman. I'm gonna offer myself to you regardless because I think I could steal you from your chick. And it's like, well, hold on, wait a minute, like that, bro. That happens. I'm talking about 30. I'm 41. I've met women 35, 41, 45, and they say, look, you can be my sugar daddy just because they're so unhappy with their current spouse that they're willing to, So as a me, to not be an asshole, or do I gotta be an asshole to be like, look, sorry, I can't do that. But I don't know how to advise them after that. After saying, yo, I'm not doing that, I don't know how to advise them.
Yeah. Yo, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, the chicks, when they want advice, they got to click that link in my bio because I ain't really getting it. Like, especially after the podcast, they be like trying to talk and get some game after the podcast. Like, Ease be here, so Ease will give some game. I say a little something, but
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you could click the link, sign up, and I got you. But other than that, man, and most of the girls, I'll be honest, most of the girls that I do coach, bro, they do not change, man. They
don't. Facts.
They do not change. Really, I get more girls that make a change with the girls that come on the podcast. Like some of the girls of the repeats, you see they come on a few times.
Yeah.
Like I had this one stripper on the panel. She was stripping for a few years and stuff like that. And she been on a podcast like 4 times. Then I seen her at the gym. Randomly seeing her at the gym, and she's like, hey, Cooley, wanted to let you know I got some great news. I'm like, oh, what's up? She was like, you really helped me out, me being on your podcast, stuff like that, and I want to let you know that I stopped tripping. Like, I decided it wasn't for me. Like, what you said, it really opened my eyes. I was like, oh, snap. Dang, it motivated me even more to keep doing a podcast. I'm like, all right, well, let me keep pushing out content because it is working. And then, of course, I get DMs from women like, yo, you speaking the truth. You opened up my eyes and stuff like that. I get that. But as far as like when I'm coaching women, man, they don't be too receptive. Some of them, yeah. But like the guys that I coach, they hit me up with results. Like, yo, this and this, here's where I'm at now. The ladies, they don't hit me up with no results. Like, and you can hit me up with results. That's free. Like, you don't pay to talk to me again after to give me some results. But men, they giving me results. I know where they at. But the ladies, I think they hearing it because it's tough love when I coach, right? Even when I coach men, I'm more tough for men than I am with women.
So I'm a little bit similar, and I want to just say, like, bro, I got a female from the last time I was on your podcast. And she actually like referred to me and hit me up on my Instagram, and I was like, "Wow, okay, cool." Well, I'm going to say very similar stuff because I agree with what he's saying. But the problem I run into is where you're like, "All right, I don't know what to say to you," because it's like if you're a mistress or you're a side chick or a chick that didn't take advantage of your youth, I honestly don't know what to tell you, and that's the hard part because I can admit that the dating market is not that beautiful. It's not that great.
These chicks like they my daughter. Like when I'm
gonna send her to you, bro. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, like when I'm giving them advice, I coach them like they my daughter. Like if a chick is in a position and she's in sex only, I'll be like, yo, you got to get out of that position. That's not good for you. It's not good for your kids if you do have kids. Like at the end of the day, the man. Like when you coaching men, you coaching them to have leverage, of course. When you coaching women, the leverage that you're giving them so they don't go crazy. You know what I mean? And stay in a relationship where they're going to be hurt and the man is using them. Because there is that side of things. There is the side where sex zone is the equivalent to friend zone. Girls put guys in friend zone, and those girls garner time, attention, and resources from that man. Sex zone, well, he garnering sex from that chick. So just like with the guys when I coach them, hey, friend zone is not a good place to be in. Get out of that. When I'm coaching the ladies, sex zone is not a good place to be in. You need to get up on out of that. So, you know what I mean? I coach them like they my daughter pretty much. But yeah, go ahead.
One last question. So I was going to ask. So I had a lady who was in the prime position to date. Like she had no kids, no nothing. She got out of a situation, yada yada. She's not necessarily old, but she's like 39, you know what I mean, on the verge. And now she wants to, and she asked me, what do I do to just attract? And I didn't have an answer for that. Like, what does she do to just attract? What type of signaling should she get out? Should she give up the box easier, or should she like not? Like, that's the tough part.
You said to trap. What did you say? You said she asked you what should she do to get out the trap? What was it? To attract. Oh, to attract the man that she wants.
Right. So if she sees a guy and she's like, all right, bet I'm in Whole Foods, I see a dude I'm attracted to, yada yada. How do I attract him and show him that I'm available, but I'm not a whore? But I don't got no kids, I got my own business, or I don't, but I'm available, I'm ready to date, yada yada yada. And honestly, bro, I had no I couldn't find anything that would be like, this would be a good reference. Because like I said, after my last video on, I've been using you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Your advice is amazing. I ain't gonna lie. This is big great. I've been side hustling you, but I mean, I ain't making nothing from it, but I'm just saying, like, I logically didn't have an answer for her, and I didn't know what to tell her. Like, if she's available, what do you tell an emotionally available lady who's older with no kids?
Okay, an emotionally available lady, but she's
With
older
no
with
kids.
no kids, and she's trying to attract a man, but she's not trying to do it in a whorish way. Okay, I'll give a little game on this also for the ladies that's in the chat. But then after that, I got to bring some people in here so we can start
Yes,
debating.
sir.
But I appreciate the questions, man. I appreciate the questions. So,
Yes, sir.
I mean, from that standpoint, you want to let, less is more when it comes to things. If you don't want to seem like a whore, 304, less is more. Then also, you want to seem approachable. Ways to seem approachable in an innocent way is to be smiley. Don't have that B-I-T-C-H face where, you don't seem approachable, where you seem like you have an attitude, where you seem like you just finished yelling at your kids in the car. If you have that type of look on your face, guys is probably not gonna be willing to approach.
Big facts.
Then also, if you take advantage of that, that's good. But then also present yourself good. Look presentable. Don't be whorish looking, because that's what you're not trying to be, but be presentable. And then also it's about where you go. Go to some functions with your ladies, and the best place to meet people sometimes, and before the internet, right, was group functions. Like you get with your homegirls get with their homegirls, but these homegirls got guy friends and things like that. Little functions like that is pretty cool, because then you can establish a relationship between a gentleman where you have a common interest already. Not only that, you get to know based off of what your girls, and this is giving girls game to the girls, you get to know a little bit about the guy's background from your other homegirls. And also girls like to feel safe, so that's more of a safe environment to, even if you wanted to, you can be the one to approach, or maybe be the one to initiate the conversation without coming off too thirsty, because you're in an environment where it's conducive to that type of conversation. So, I mean, that's just a few little tips, but it's a few more things I would add in there too. But listen, man, I appreciate the convo. I want to get some people up here for debate night. Blessings to you, brother, and keep striving.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Peace. All right, cool. Let's see. Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. State your name and where you're from.
What up, man? My name is the public offender. I'm from Long Beach, California.
Long Beach, California. Okay, man. What you here to debate about?
I had a few things, but the last guy made me think about something. Okay. So, do you think women's standards are too high? Because you said women's standards are too high.
Well, yeah, sometimes women's standards can be too high, meaning that too high where they don't understand their position in the dating marketplace, and then their standards are too high where it's not realistic for the type of guy that they want to actually want them.
I would be
You
curious
want me to give
know.
an example?
Yeah, like what kind of guys do they want?
Yeah,
that you
so
think that
for
they
an
can't get?
Yeah, for an example, so most women can at least attract a guy, a sexual attraction, right? Most women can attract a guy.
Only a sexual attraction?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Let me finish my sentence. What I'm saying
My
is,
bad. You said you specified a sexual attraction. So
most women can attract a guy with sexual attraction, meaning that, she can garner sex from the guy. There's not many women that can actually garner the relationship attraction from them. You get what I'm saying? So most women do want a relationship, but think about it. For an example, real quick, it'll be a girl. She's an average looking chick, but she thinks she deserves a guy that's in the top 1%. And she's, she'll date those guys. She'll attract those guys. Those guys will give her attention, but they're only giving her sexual attention. But what she really wants is relationship attention from those men. So this means that, she's probably, her standards are too high, because those type of guys that she's going for, they're not really looking to settle down with a chick like her.
Yeah.
So that's shooting out of her ballpark.
Got you. And you think most women do this, in general, this is like women's problems, that they shoot too far out of their ballpark?
No, I don't think that's the I think that's a problem, but not the main problem. No.
Not the main, okay.
But yeah, what's the point of contention of where you want to debate about?
Well, so I was saying that I don't think that women's standards are too high. I think that men's value is too low, and I don't think that it's a problem. I think it's odd to tell a woman or anybody that they don't deserve this type of person and they should settle for this type of person. I think that's a weird approach. So are you really not trying to help? It seems like your platform is built on teaching men how to manipulate women into sleeping with them, and it is simultaneously
no. I've never said
about
anything like that on my podcast.
How to lower their
that would be a false observation.
A false observation? Well,
yeah,
I mean, everything you just said right now was
women.
Yeah, but everything you said right now was about that. You talked about getting out of the friend zone, getting into the sex zone.
No, that's just me. No, not at all. Actually, if you listen properly, I said that sex zone is the equivalent of friend zone. I said that when I coach women, I actually tell them if they are in sex zone to get out of sex zone. That isn't a good place. So that's
you're telling the women to get out of the sex zone.
I'm literally telling them the opposite. I'm literally telling them this will be your downfall. They tell me their situation. I observe their situation. I give them my observation of what they said. And if I see that they are in sex zone and this guy is just using them, nah, this isn't a good place that you want to be in. You need to get out of that position.
And then what
just
are you
like,
telling?
for example, with guys that's in friend zone, that's the equivalent that I made. So guys in friend zone, oh, you're talking to a chick, she's just garnering time, resources from you, but you want something more from her, but she doesn't want it back from you. Yeah, you need to get out of that. That's it. That isn't anything genuine there.
So, well, I don't believe the friend zone is real. I think that's some made up shit. Because, how could you? What do you mean being in a friend zone?
Want me to play you a clip?
No, I don't.
Okay,
no, I just don't think. I just don't think the friend zone is real. Well, I know it's not real. It's not that I don't think it's real. It's not a real thing because you're just talking about being somebody's friend. What do you mean a friend zone? Like, is that you just so men and women can't be friends? Is that the thing? Like pretty much if you're not sleeping with her, then you're in the friend zone. Like, I'm not understanding. What do you mean? Like, you're just her friend, right? You're not in the zone.
How do you define friend zone?
I don't. I just said it's not a real thing.
Okay, so you don't think that a man that has more than friendship intentions with a woman, but he's playing this position as, not actually expressing that to her, or even if he does express it to her, their intentions don't line up. So he has intentions of being more than just friends, but she has intentions of only being friends with him, nothing more. And that dynamic, if their intentions don't line up, but the woman continues to be his friend, and the man continues, meaning that the woman continues to be his friend even though she know his intentions don't align up with hers. And
so she should stop being his friend?
What I'm saying is, and the man continues to be her friend, right? But expecting something more than just friends, and he knows that her intentions don't align up with him. That isn't even a friendship. It isn't even genuine. For example, right? Let's say if just guys as friends.
But Cooley, wait.
Right? Let's make it make sense. Okay. A friendship is something platonic, meaning that I got genuine interest in you. Like, it's nothing more. I don't have ulterior motives, right? That's a platonic friendship where no party has ulterior motives, meaning your intentions line up. That's a genuine friendship. That's a platonic friendship. That's that, right? That's fine. The part of friend zone is when one party has ulterior motives and their intentions do not line up.
Yeah. So
that's friend zone.
Yeah. So this is why I'm saying it's not real.
And you don't believe in that?
No, because no.
Okay.
Because the way that it is presented is as if women put men in friend zones, when it sounds like the men put themselves in the friend zone because they are the ones with the ulterior motives.
They accept it. They accept it.
They don't accept it. They put themselves there. The woman.
That's what I mean. They accept it. They accept friend zone.
No, that's what I don't. whatever. You could. I might argue over semantics. So
okay, fair enough.
So that means that it's not a friend zone. Then she is genuinely being his friend. He has ulterior motives, which are nefarious, and he's trying to stick around until he sleeps with her. And so instead of you teaching him how to get out of it, right, or whatever the case may be, my suggestion would be to teach men to just be friends with women, because that's a healthy thing to be, right? If you like her, just as a person, I would hope you liked her as a person if you want to be with her. Why wouldn't you just want to be your friend without any ulterior motive?
Have you ever was crushing on a girl and she wasn't crushing on you back? And did you ever get rid of the crushing feelings that you had for her?
Yeah.
Yeah? Uh-huh. And it totally erased from your mind? You had no intentions of ever having sex with her?
Yeah.
But previously you did have intentions of having sex with her, but it just vanished from your mind and you no longer had intentions of hoping that maybe one day, we'll hook up?
I don't know about when you said crush, honestly, bro, I went back to like high school. But but yeah, I've liked women, and then we became friends, and then I had no interest in sleeping with them anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
And the reason why you had no interest in sleeping with them anymore was due to what?
Us being friends.
Like, meaning that that you had no chance with her. She wasn't into you.
Oh, no. I don't look at my friendships like that. Like, I don't have a chance with her. I might as well settle for being her friend. We became friends, and therefore my romantic interest in her waned. Like, it was just a natural process. I didn't have to like work on it or anything. I was like, oh, I see and I respect her as a person. That's my friend. I don't want to sleep with her. Boom, and now we're friends. You can be attracted to a person and to a woman and be like, oh, I think she's beautiful, and be her friend.
That's fine. So another question for you with that, because you're saying that you don't believe it's possible for a guy to have, intentions for a woman of, more than just friends. But then, so here's what I'm saying. Let's just get to the root of it, man. At the end of the day, when we're speaking about this dynamic, you're speaking about the guy. You said that, well, I think the guy should it's his fault that he's in the friend zone because he accepted that situation in a friend zone. He has ulterior motives with the girl.
Ulterior motives, yeah. I'm saying it's his fault for having ulterior motives and not being honest. It's his fault for having ulterior motives. Yeah. He should just be honest with her.
Guess what, man? The woman has ulterior motives too.
Okay.
It's not genuine on both sides. I'll explain it to you. Okay. Let's just walk through the logic here. Reason with me, understand? There's a man. He has sexual intentions for a woman. There's the woman. She doesn't have sexual intentions for him back. Okay. If they stay in that friend zone and he continues to have sexual intentions for her, like expecting sex maybe and hoping for it somewhere down the line, that is him having ulterior motives.
How would she know?
Let me finish. Well,
no, but how would she know this?
If it's communicated, if this is communicated where she knows, like, oh, he's into me.
I know. I'm saying. Help me out. Help me understand it. I'm saying. So he already communicated to her that he wants to sleep with her at some point. He may not sleep with her, but he's interested in her.
Like, he's interested more than just friends. Yeah.
Yes, I got you. He's interested in pursuing a romantic relationship. He makes this clear at some point in time early on. She rebuffs him, says that I'm not interested in that.
I'm not interested. I just want to be your friend.
I just want to be friends. And then he goes, okay, and accepts being her friend.
Then
to her,
continues.
I'm saying. So she thinks he's my friend, right? Now,
let me finish.
Moving on, where else is that coming up at? Because my thing is let's be real. If he were to keep pursuing her, wouldn't she just stop being his friend? He would have to mask. He would have to mask the whole time. He would have to act like he was just being her friend, right? So at that point, how was that her fault? What is she doing? Where's her ulterior motive at?
I'm getting to that, right? So if both parties are aware that what their intentions don't align, both parties are aware of this. Their intentions. We just walk through it, man. The man wants a relationship. She doesn't want a relationship with him, but they continue to be friends. Obviously, their intentions don't align.
But how are you saying that? That's what I'm saying. But he agreed. I'm saying you have to be the other person. The person tells you. You're honest with them. They're honest with you. You're honest with them. You say, I'm not interested. right?
What we're
the other person
saying-
goes, okay, now you think that they're okay with not trying to sleep with you and not being romantic, because that happens. That's a thing that can happen.
You're missing what I'm saying here.
Okay.
Both of their intentions aren't in line. They communicate this, but the guy continues to have these same intentions with her. He continues to have these intentions, don't stop. He still continues to have, this type of ulterior motives with her, right?
Yep.
He's still giving her them same signals that, hey, I'm interested. It's all hypothetical, man. You're saying how he's still doing it. This is the hypothetical. I'm explaining to how a friendship, I'm explaining to you how a friendship between a man and a woman would be straight. It would be like it wouldn't be platonic. It would be ulterior motives on a man's side because he still has intentions with the woman, but she doesn't share those same intentions back. Now, this is speaking about the man. I think we agree about the man. Let's move to the woman.
No, we don't agree on the man. We don't agree on the man, though, because you keep saying you just contradict yours. We
just agreed on a man. We just agreed on a man that he would have ulterior motives. I thought you just said that the man would have ulterior motives.
I agree on that part, but I'm saying I want to be clear. So you're saying again, because you keep going back and forth about this. So he told the woman, "I want to sleep with you." The woman goes, "I'm good," right? Or whatever, we're paraphrasing. "I want to be with you." She goes, "I'm good. Let's just be friends." He goes, "Okay, that's fine. I do like you as a friend," because that's, this is how the conversation probably would go. Fine. Then from that point on, now they're just friends. They're just hanging out as friends, right? And I said, if he were to keep pursuing her and making little innuendos, she would cut the friendship off because she would know, oh, this dude actually can't be my friend. And you agreed earlier.
You're assuming that all women would do that.
I'm assuming most women would do that, Cooley.
You're assuming most women would do that.
I think the vast majority of women would cut that relationship
off. You're assuming that the vast majority of women would do that. Well, I can tell you that I've interviewed, I don't even know, over 700 women and coached many of them. That is not how it goes, and spoke to many chicks. That's from my observation and everything like that. And also, from what I've witnessed, it's the vast majority of women would still continue to be in a friendship with this guy and extract. You want it to stay on a man. Listen, you're speaking about the man. Well, the man, if he's still in that situation and he's still have these ulterior motives for the woman, and he's still doing this innuendo stuff, well, that's not good on his part because he has ulterior motives. I got that right?
Isn't he the only one lying? Wouldn't he be the only one lying?
I agree. He would have ulterior motives. Got it.
Yeah.
The part that the woman would have ulterior motives, the part that you disagree with, the woman would have ulterior motives if she stays with that friendship and she knows that he's still into her, but she continues to garner time, attention, and resources from the man. She has ulterior motives too. It's not genuine on any end. Right?
See,
it's disingenuous on both ends.
Yeah, I disagree with that 100%.
That situation. So time out. What do you disagree with? If a woman knows that a man is into her, she knows that she's into her. She's like, okay, this guy is into me. He told me this. But she stays in, she keeps him as a friend. Yeah. And what is she doing with him as a friend? What do women do? She's garnering time from him by speaking to him, hanging out with him. She's garnering attention from him. Attention is a dopamine hit from women. And if they go anywhere, most men in friend zone, they're paying for things, right? Little petty things sometimes. So she's garnering resources as well from men. Do you want me to play you clips of women on this podcast?
I don't.
Stop it. Time out. You just made a claim that there's not any woman would. Okay, so are there some women?
I said most women. I said the vast majority of women. I didn't say there's no women. I'm sure there's some women that would do this. I'm 100% sure.
So there are some women that would do this.
Yes, I've been.
Okay, cool. But you just don't think so. The argument is that the majority of women wouldn't do this if they were in that position.
That's what I said. We already had this discussion.
So then we just disagree about the minority versus the majority. Yeah, but we do know that this is true.
I do. I think this can happen.
Let's go back to your original claim because this is a debate. Okay. The original claim that you made, you said that you don't believe in friend zone.
Yeah, I don't believe the friend zone is a real
because
thing.
you just admitted here just a
That's
few
not the
seconds
friend
ago
zone, Cooley.
that you do know that there's a minority of women that's
still
in
not the friend zone.
relationships and they put guys in friend zone.
That's still not a friend zone,
time,
brother.
attention, and resources from the man.
She didn't put him in a friend zone. I'm
Time
saying
out.
that woman.
Stop it. Here's what I'm saying. You've just admitted this is a debate. You thought it's going in a discussion.
I know
pattern, but it is a
but
debate.
what you're saying is untrue.
Let me finish. I'll let you speak. I'll
Okay,
let you speak
go
a whole
ahead.
lot. Here's what I'm saying. You came in here. I do not believe in friend zone. You don't believe in friend zone.
It's not a real thing.
No, I don't believe in friend zone. Okay, well, let me show you how. Then I got you to the point where you just admitted that some women, not all, but a minority of women and men will be in a relationship where the guy has ulterior motives and a girl has ulterior motives, which that would be considered friend zone.
No. So again,
That's how I defined friend zone in the beginning. Now you've just admitted that is a case, and it's a minority. It's not.
You
a
just
lot
won't
of
let
them.
me say
You
what I
did
feel.
admit that.
You trying to put words in my mouth, trying to make it seem like you made some great
Are
point.
we having a
You
majority
haven't.
argument or a minority?
It doesn't
argument?
matter. I'm telling you, whatever.
You said that you don't believe that the majority of women are acting or behaving this way in friendships. I said, okay, but do you believe that some women do? Yeah, some women do. If you believe in some, you do believe in friend zone. That's the end of the debate.
That's still not the friend zone, Cooley. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Victory is mine.
That's still not. Look, you doing that weird shit. That's still not the friend zone.
That's not weird, man. It's called entertainment. But go ahead.
I got you. I got you. All right. So the problem with your logic, which is illogical, once again,
sure. Show me how.
Two things. The man can leave whenever he wants to. He's not trapped in there. He can choose to leave. He knows the woman's intentions up front, which is, I have no intentions on being with you. So the door is wide open. How is it a zone if a zone implies there's a gate around you? There's a fence around you. There's no fence. There's nothing. That man is free to go whenever he wants to go. She is not manipulating him whatsoever. He knows that she's not interested in him.
Okay,
you
said you was gonna let me finish,
zone.
Brother. I know, but you interpreted zone very weird. Let's just get down to how you're interpreting zone. You interpreted zone. Your interpretation of zone that there is a gate around it, then there's no way to get out.
What is a zone, Cooley? What is a zone? What is a zone? What's the definition of the word zone?
Let me finish the point. This is just how you're interpreting it, right? You're interpreting the word zone as there's no way to get out. You are trapped. Even when I spoke about friend zone, I've always said that a man shouldn't be in friend zone. You want to get out of this zone, which I'm insinuating that it isn't a trap. It isn't a gate. You get what I'm saying? So
it doesn't exist. So it doesn't exist. If it's not, exactly. If you can leave whenever you want to, there's no zone, my guy. Nobody's putting you there. That was my point.
Speak about
women don't put men in friend
this
zone.
Is a semantics game.
It's
when
not
I'm speaking about,
this
is. I mean, you're just moving the goalpost. Hey, coach, I can't score. He's moving the goalpost. Coach,
I haven't moved the goalpost though.
Listen,
this is what I said from the beginning. This is what I said from the very beginning.
No. From the beginning of the podcast, you said that there's no friend zone. I then explained the zone.
How it's not a friend zone.
I've then also define friend zone my way, and I also define sex zone my way. So in order for you to defeat that there isn't a zone, you would have to come into my worldview and operate off of how I
did it already, Fugazee. I used your point against you.
You came into my
I flipped it on you.
Time out. No, you didn't. You came into my frame.
I flipped it on you.
No, you didn't at all. You came into a way how I define friend zone, and then you just tried to say, well, hey, one person is showing has ulterior motives, the other person has ulterior motives, and then right now you're trying to move the goalpost. Stay right here.
I'm not.
I'm breaking it down for you.
That's not what a friend zone is.
Stay. Don't go anywhere. That's how you don't define friend zone that way.
No,
but
nobody does. Nobody,
okay, so
nobody
does this.
Nobody defines friend zone that way.
Nobody?
Friend zone.
So I'll show you where.
Let's make it simple. Let's make it simple.
No.
I don't care about clips. I promise you, Cooley.
I pull up bad clips.
I don't care about clips. I don't care about anecdotal. I'm just asking you. I don't care what some random person thinks.
Let's just go make this clear.
Nah,
you just said
I don't care about no
nobody
clip.
defines friend zone the way I do.
You need help? You need help? It's okay,
you just
Cooley.
said nobody
bring your help
defines
in.
friend
Bring
zone
your
the way I
clips
do.
in, brother. I'll wait. Go ahead. You need help? Go ahead.
I'll bring up a clip for you from my podcast that has over 4 million views. And you're trying to tell me, and it's celebrities commenting on it. You mean to tell me that
what that mean to me? Celebrities is dumb as hell too. I don't care what they think.
you made an assertion. You said nobody. That means 0% of human beings besides me.
Nobody defines friend zones as I have an ulterior motive. No, a friend zone is, it implies, just so you know, that everybody is listening. A zone implies there are barriers and gates around you. This is not a zone. That woman in that relationship sets a barrier. She sets she draws a line. She says, "This is me. This is where I'm at with it right here. You're good. You can do whatever you want to do in the world. You're free. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in you crossing this line. Right? Fine. Got you. You can do whatever you want to do."
You're moving the goalposts, my friend. You're moving the goalposts. So first, when you lost
why do y'all
the
just
debate,
say stuff like
listen,
that?
what you're doing right now is very simple. What you're doing right now, since you lost the debate, basically you said that you don't believe in friend zone. Now you're just moving. Listen, chat. These guys, this is what they do when they lose debates. Since he lost the debate when he said there is no friend zone, what he's trying to do is redefine what we've already accepted as friend zone. Trying to say that, oh, I don't agree with that. No one agrees with your definition of friend zone. You are a liar, my friend. You're a liar. Are you a liberal? Did you vote for Kamala Harris?
Her name is Kamala.
You definitely voted for Kamala Harris.
Kamala.
Her name
and
is
you're
Kamala.
weird. You're doing that weird thing again.
Her name
like,
is Kamala.
Now you just want to. You talking about moving the goalposts. Now you're talking about who I voted for.
No. I already
now
knew
you're
who
doing
you
that
was.
weird shit again, brother.
Now I know. Now I know who you are.
Keep it. You don't know shit.
Listen,
keep it.
Now I do know who you are.
Regular.
We can keep it on this topic.
Keep it regular, regular. Let's not do politics.
This is what I do.
I just watched you fumble through a clip. You didn't know shit about
politics. What I do is I
just watched you fumble through a clip. You could barely pronounce your words.
I psychoanalyze people like you, my friend.
You don't even spell psychoanalyze.
The debate and now you're running from it. You're
spell
psychoanalyze,
Cooley.
You got
spell
body.
psychoanalyze,
There's
Cooley.
a friend zone, and guess what? You've also
I got $100 right now. Said you can't spell psychoanalyze.
Dorks like
spell
you be in friend
zone.
Spell
it. Spell psychoanalyze right now, Cooley.
Friend zone. He said, "Yeah, I have crushes on chicks. Yeah, I crush on girls. I always have a crush on girl, but yeah, I had a crush on her, but she really didn't have a crush on me back, and I stayed there and accepted it. Yeah, a loser like you would accept friend zone from a chick that you can't get that don't like you. That's the truth, bro.
Hold on. Time out.
So listen, if we can be honest here, let's have an honest discussion.
Now you about to yap for 30 minutes.
I don't like liars real quick. I don't like liars because let's get some decorum, and I'll leave you in here if you could be honest. Be honest on what we spoke about before. Okay, fine. Be honest on what we spoke about in the beginning.
I definitely don't gotta lie to a nigga with braids.
Okay, cool. Did you?
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you,
nigga. Your beard barely connect, bro. I definitely don't gotta lie to.
I never gotta lie to a nigga with straight back braids.
This nigga look like one of the niggas off of Don't Be a Menace in South Central.
I don't never gotta lie to a nigga with straight back braids in the face.
Niggas out here, bro.
I promise you that. That's something I never do.
This nigga sip drinks like this. This nigga sip drinks like. I never
lied to a nigga that can't spell.
Snag-a-tooth looking nigga. You snag-a-tooth looking nigga. Don't go nowhere either. We gonna get some decorum real quick. But I like the spirited debate. It's good that you throwing shots back.
You got that haircut my nigga used to have on 106 in Park. AJ. You look like AJ.
AJ got dreads, but let's get some decorum.
He got like your hair. He was confused. He had dreads and fade.
I knew you was a liberal because you have highlight. Your nails are painted highlight.
Yeah, I did that for you. I knew that would trigger you.
Hey, chat, look.
I knew the right wing black dudes get triggered by fingernail polish. I threw it on just for you.
Hey, chat, look at this liberal right. Hey, chat, look at this liberal right here, man, with the highlight nail polish on, talking crazy, man.
Politics.
Look at him.
You don't know
him
politics.
In here, man. Look at him in here.
Hold on. He muted my mic. This nigga really a hoe.
You've been lying a lot.
You a hoe now. You muted my mic. You a hoe.
No,
don't mute my mic.
Nobody muted your mic.
That's
nobody muted your mic, homie. Nobody muted your mic.
It just said you muted my mic.
I've been listening to you the whole time. Nobody muted you. You're good. What I'm saying is, well, let's get to the point. Don't run. Let's get back to what we were speaking about.
I ain't scared.
So, question for you. Did you not come in here and say that you don't believe in friend zone?
Yeah, friend zone is stupid. It's not real.
Okay.
And you haven't done anything to make me believe anything differently.
In my definition, you was in friend zone and you're a loser.
I'm married.
Okay, well, you was a loser at
You got
some
babies
point.
out of wedlock,
I
nigga.
was never in friend
I'm
zone.
married with my
Listen,
kids in. Hold on, wait. If
oh,
we
you
give a
married
relationship
with your
advice,
kids
I've
and
been
all
in an
that.
18-year
That's a
relationship.
beautiful thing. I'm happy for you, dog. I'm
Hey,
happy for you, dog.
You
But
got a
guess what?
girlfriend with
You better
babies.
keep
I'm married.
your chick close to you.
We
You
not
better
on the
keep
same.
your
We
chick
not
close.
operating in the same
You better
space, baby
keep
boy.
her close because
We not
with that
operating in the
gap,
same space,
she
baby
ain't-
boy. You don't want to
listen,
do that.
With
You
that
don't want to
gap
do
right
that
there
with me.
between your teeth, she ain't gonna be
You don't
around
want
for
to do
much
that
longer.
with me, my nigga. You don't
She
want to do
ain't
that
gonna
with
be
me.
around much longer. So let's get back to what we were saying. We could do it homonyms. I like it homonyms. It's fine. But you did admit that you don't believe in friend zone. Fine. Then when we went on to explain and we spoke about friend zone, we did agree that there's ulterior motives on the man's side. Yes or no?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
we agreed to that. Then we also agreed that there is a minority of women where there is ulterior motives on her side.
Ulterior motives on her side, yeah. That she knows that the guy likes her and she stays in the friendship. Yeah, I don't know about the motives part, but she knows that the guy
for sure
likes her and she will stay in the. That's fine. And to be honest with you, hold on, wait, Cooley, can I say hold on some real shit? Let me say this real quick because I was gonna say this earlier.
Point and I'll let you go.
No, wait, no. This ain't gonna hurt your point or nothing. I just want to say this real quick. Most women, let's be clear. Most women know, like I think that most men, regardless of if they, you know what I'm saying, could navigate it or whatever, most men would be willing to sleep with their female friends if they had the opportunity. Is that fair to say?
I agree. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yes. I'm saying like separate from like, I'm not talking about cheating and all of that. I'm saying like, cool. in a single situation, whatever, right? You think most men would sleep with their friend with their female friend? Okay, cool.
Let's go back to what I was saying, though. Let's not move on. No, wait. I'm saying
that wasn't even a rest. I was going to ask you one more question.
But I was speaking and I wanted to finish.
All right, go ahead.
I'll let you get that out there.
Go ahead.
So with the things that was just implied with, you said that you don't believe that there's a friend zone. You do believe that the man has ulterior motives on his side. And in some cases, minority of cases, women also would have ulterior motives on her side, where this would imply that the intentions don't align. Where the girl wants one thing from the man, but it doesn't align with what the man wants from her. Got it? And the man wants something from the girl.
I don't agree with that's an ulterior motive. That's not the definition of an ulterior motive.
Okay, so what?
Because what's her motive?
Disagreed. What I'm saying is, bro, listen. You just agreed that some women have
you
ulterior
won't let me
motives.
talk. You don't know what I agree with. Let me finish, and then you can know what I agree with.
2 seconds ago, bro.
Hold on. Let me say exactly what I'm saying, and then you can know, so that we clear.
Oh
so you
man, yo, you gaslighting, right? Should I play the clip
so
back?
you don't know what that
treat
means
you
either.
Like the
you don't know what
Israelites?
gaslighting is either,
Should
sir.
I
I'm not
treat you
gaslighting.
like the Hebrew Israelites and play it back?
I'm not no
real
fucking
quick?
Hebrew Israelite. Hold on. Let me tell you something real quick. This is what I'm telling you, and we gonna end it on that part.
Right,
this is what I'm saying.
Explain it again.
I am telling you unequivocally. All I've been telling you is, yes, I know that there is a group of women that knows that a man has, wants to sleep with her, wants to be with whatever, right? And then they'll continue to be friends with him. That does not mean that she has an ulterior motive. That just means that she knows that the dude is interested in her. Where is the motive? Now you have to create the motive.
It isn't genuine. And a motive I'm talking about, if she is still in that friendship with him, but she knows that this man wants to sleep with her. She knows it. But she doesn't want to sleep with him, but she wants to stay there in that friendship and garner time from him and attention from him and resources from him. This would mean that she has ulterior motives that don't align with his motives. That's the definition of ulterior motives, meaning that I'm doing something on this side, but it really don't align with what you're doing on that side. So their intentions don't align. This would be the definition of friend zone. And guess what? You just said that you don't believe in friend zone, but now you just know that and you admitted that there is friend zone.
Are you going to let me talk or you going to keep trying to tell everybody what I'm saying?
No, but I'm telling you, what you are saying defines my
All right,
definition of friend zone.
Let me say what I'm saying, and then you can tell me what I mean. Don't tell me what I'm saying, though.
No.
Okay? So all I'm telling you, once again.
I know I got it real quick.
So in that scenario, Cooley, let me finish,
listen,
brother.
Bro, just listen real quick. I'll let you speak right after this one sentence.
All right, go ahead.
10 words.
All right.
how you just explained it and everything that you confirmed and you said yes on, that's my definition of friend zone, and that's millions of people's definitions of friend zone.
Yeah, millions of people are idiots, though. Yeah,
Okay,
there's
well,
a million idiots in this country and in the world. But here's the thing.
All right, well.
I'm in LA. There's millions of idiots in LA. I ain't got to say the country.
Fair enough.
So to be fair, what I'm saying is, once again, I disagree with the idea that she's using him for attention. All that she can get it. You just said, you literally just said when you were watching those other videos, you said that these women get told that they're beautiful every day. Why does she need attention from some? Why does she need to string along some man for attention? She can get it from any man on the street, first and foremost. So
it's
hold
a
on, let me
dopamine hit for women.
You said you're gonna let me finish, brother. You gotta let me finish.
I got you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Finish.
So first and foremost, that's already you contradicting yourself. We already know.
That's not a contradiction.
You ain't gonna go ahead, brother.
You're making an assertion and saying that that's a contradiction.
That's what you've been doing. Let me finish, though.
That it isn't a contradiction, right? What I'm
Let
saying
me finish
is
and then tell me I'm contradicting. Write it down.
Attention. Women seek attention, bro.
All right, man.
Just like
You're not gonna
men
let me
seek out
finish.
porn. They get women get the same dopamine hit of posting thirst traps on Instagram, seeking attention, doing all of these things, dressing promiscuous to get attention from men. They do all of these things because they get a dopamine hit from it, right? Just like men that watch porn, which, nigga, you got on freaking highlight nails, which I'm sure, and you said you got a wife. I'm sure when your wife is asleep, you watch porn and you beat your little meat. I know you do because you lack discipline because you paint your nails.
I don't.
That is a fact.
That was a dumbass correlation.
You can lie and say
Hey,
you
that
don't.
nigga said you beat your meat because you
can
paint your
lie and say you
nails.
don't. The fact that you would take the time and paint your nails, I know you're doing some other
Hey, this
deviant things
nigga
with
is
them hands.
crazy. And you
Listen,
be saying anything, God. That
the
nigga
fact
said
that you can paint your nails.
Hey, this
The
nigga
fact
be
that
saying
as a
anything.
man, listen, no nigga, don't go nowhere. The fact that as a man you can paint your nails, I know you doing some sexual deviant things with them hands. Them ain't the only thing you doing with them hands.
Man.
You down there beating your meat. You down there cheating on your wife, looking at that porn. You definitely are, nigga. Don't lie. You don't gotta come on here.
I don't.
You don't gotta come on here and
but
lie.
that's
You
okay.
can be real.
No, I could be. I know. I am real.
Listen,
I know you're
guess
not used to
what?
talking
We
to
don't
real
believe
people.
you because you
You
paint
met
your
one
nails.
today, though, my nigga. You
We don't
finally
believe
met a
you
real
because you
person.
paint your nails.
You
That's what I'm
finally
saying.
met a
We
real
don't believe-
person now.
You need more
We know
people.
you
We
an
don't believe
NPC
you.
though. We know you're not a real
Oh,
person.
yeah.
We know
Come
you just
on,
be up
man.
here
Come on, man.
jaw-jacking.
You
And
just
that's
came in
fun.
here
I
and
love
said
it.
that
I
there's
love
no
that for
friend
you, my
zone.
nigga.
Meanwhile, you was in the friend zone, my nigga.
What are you
You came in here talking about you
I'm
came in here
married,
talking
nigga.
about
What friend
there
zone are
is
you
no friend
talking
zone.
about?
I
You
said
talking
that
about
you
crushes.
used
I
to-
said, nigga, you gotta take
used
me
to
back
be
to
in
junior
friend
high
zone.
school. I never had no fucking crush as a grown man. What the fuck is you talking about?
Listen,
I
you
talked to
came
her.
in here
If she
and you
rebuffed
told
me,
your
I kept
story.
it pushing. Cause I'm a fucking adult,
You
nigga.
said you ain't
And I ain't
keep
never
it
been
pushing.
desperate
You said
for
you
no
was still a
vagina
friend.
from no
Now you
woman.
lying. Okay,
I'm not
time out.
lying. You not listening to
You
what
said
I'm
that-
saying. You
Okay, you said that when you was with that friend in a relationship. When you was with that
Take
friend
that
that you liked the whole
bullshit out
lot.
of here, nigga.
No,
You
don't stop
said,
it because now
have you
you
ever had a
lying.
crush? I said you got to go back to high school for a nigga to have a crush. But I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you said yeah. Have you basically where it came from was me saying that I've tried to approach a woman. She was like, nope, I'm good, and I was like, that's cool. And then we ended up being friends. That's happened. They didn't put me in no friend zone. I could have easily left. But guess what?
you stayed,
I
though,
liked
right?
her. I respected her, and I liked her as a
liked her.
fucking human. So we kept hanging out.
Chet,
Most
I
women
liked
that
her.
did that to me though, I stopped talking to them. Most women that said
Most
no,
of
I
them?
stopped talking to them.
Good. Congratulations.
Some women know
Most-
I actually liked them as people. Like I saw friendship in them. I was like, oh, she cool. And then we kept kicking it.
But you seen other things other than just friendship.
I've seen other
stated.
things. Huh?
Never mind, man. You already told your story. You admitted it to it. You said that you liked the girl, but she didn't really like you the same way back, and you stayed friends with her. That's the definition of friend zone.
Yeah, I
my
said
nigga.
I talked. No, I didn't, sir. That's not a friend zone. If I'm
Well,
in
guess
it
what?
and I put
Over
myself
here on
in
this
it,
side of
how
the
the fuck is
internet,
that a
it's
friend zone?
Over here on this side of the...
Hold on, wait. So Cooley, I will agree with you on this. If you're saying that only men can put themselves in a friend zone, then I agree. Women can't put men in friend zones. Only men can put themselves in the friend zone. Is that what you're saying? Yes or no?
At the end of the day, if he accepts it, then yes, man.
Then
we can
okay,
agree on
that's
that.
what I be
Yeah.
saying. So
Yeah,
stop saying, because you
we
be
agree on
saying
that.
women put men in friend zones and they don't. Men put themselves in the friend zone.
No, listen. No, here's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Women are
that's
still
what you're
putting-
saying.
No, listen, stop it. I'll say it for it so everyone knows. So the fact that it's two ends of it, right? A door can be opened and then a door can be closed. A door can be open and someone can walk in. You can close that door when someone can't walk in. What I'm saying is when women do put guys in friend zone, as far as opening up that door, listen, stop it, listen. She opens up the door and will allow the man to continue to be her friend when and she knows that he has relationship intentions or sexual intentions, but she doesn't share the same intentions back. So she has that door open and allows him in. Now he walks in, he accepts it. He accepts the invite, but she opened up the door is what I'm telling you, my friend. Because think about it.
What are you talking about? She opens up the door?
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Listen, buddy, stop. I'll explain.
He put himself in the friend zone, brother.
Got it. I'll explain.
He put himself in the friend zone.
Little buddy,
he didn't do that. He did.
All right, little buddy, listen.
He did it.
If the woman is advertising herself and a man approaches, if she is
advertising. What are you talking about?
Man, you
be saying some of the dumbest shit I ever heard. Advertising?
Nigga. You definitely fully blue pill. On this side of the internet, you are not respected over here.
I don't give a fuck if you weird niggas respect me. You think I care what a nigga with braids think about me, Cooley?
Listen,
seriously.
I do not care what a
you
nigga
think I care what a nigga that got braids in his face think about me?
That got
seriously.
a gap in his tooth
that I've seen you get flamed so many times on this internet.
Your
it's
wife
ridiculous.
don't respect you, nigga. You paint your nails. She doesn't respect you. She can act like she respects you. Matter of fact, your wife got you in friend zone, nigga. She probably in there garnering time, attention, and resources from you. Why this nigga got painted nails?
My wife got me in the friend
Meanwhile,
zone.
she's joining for a masculine man, someone there that can really protect her. You get it? But you over here looking all soft and soy boyish. Nigga, beard don't connect, looking like a rat. This nigga look like an ant and a rat at the same time. Nigga look weird.
Hey,
but don't
you
go
look
nowhere,
like
nigga. I ain't done
Urkel
with
without
you.
his glasses
don't
on,
go
nigga.
nowhere. I ain't done
go
with you,
find
nigga.
Myra.
I got a question for you.
You look like Urkel when he graduated from UCLA, nigga. You a nerd.
Listen,
you look like James Harden light-skinned cousin, nigga.
Was that guy. Stefan got
you look like James Harden light-skinned cousin, nigga.
Stefan got all the
Cut
chicks,
your beard off,
so
nigga.
What is
your
you
beard is
talking
weird,
about?
nigga. You look like a Hebrew Israelite.
Listen, this nigga got a bump on his lip.
About,
you need to go
you
get
look like
that
a
checked
Hebrew
out.
Israelite,
What is that
nigga?
crust on your lip, nigga? You
From
need to
Canes,
go to the
nigga.
doctor and get that checked out.
You look like you be talking about
homie.
some we was Canes, nigga.
Get that bump on your lip checked out, my friend. Get that bump
That's called
on
a
your lip
beauty mark,
checked out.
nigga. We can't see your lips. You don't got no top lip, nigga. What are you talking about? That's why you got a beard. Any nigga that got a weird beard, you know you ugly.
Don't run from this. Let me
this
get
what
one
I look
question
like.
out.
I'm not masking. You like a woman with makeup on right now. Ain't that what y'all be saying?
You look like a woman with makeup.
You look like a woman with makeup on. Y'all masking, right?
That's what you from. Your jokes is lame.
They masking? Cut your beard off, nigga.
From? Your jokes
Cut
is
your
trash,
beard off.
man.
Huh?
What part of LA you from? Your jokes
I'm from Long
is
Beach.
trash.
I told you already. I'm from Long Beach, California.
Long Beach, California.
Yep.
You live there now?
I live there, nigga. I live in the same hood, everything. Yep.
You live in the same hood.
I'm from my city, nigga. My city love me. I love my city. Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's get to my question. Don't run nowhere. All right. So listen, you came on here and you said that, all right, Cooley, I don't believe in this friend zone type of thing. You got obliterated in that debate. But I do see that you share different views, so I want to allow a space for your different views. Okay? I see here that you share some different views. You got your nails painted. Nigga, you can get some Invisalign to cover up that gap, but you still got the gap, so you're a little bit different. You know, it's okay. You know what I mean?
I like my teeth.
This is an equal
I'm not
opportunity.
ashamed of my teeth.
Anyone
you know, many
can
Africans have gaps, right? You know, that's like a common trait found in Africa. I don't know if you know that, because you think you white.
I don't have any
black
gap,
on the
dog.
outside, on the inside.
I got no gap. Nobody in my family got gaps, bro. We good, and we all descendants from slavery. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, but you ashamed of it.
Back to it. So you said that you came on here and you do have some different views, and I want to have a space where we allow people that share different views like yourself. You're very blue pill, which is okay. I mean, which is not okay. It's very
I'm pink pill.
effeminate.
I'm pink pill.
I'm sure you probably
I'm super
are.
feminine, all that stuff.
You
I'm
probably
zesty.
gummy bear
I'm
pill.
sassy. I'm all of that. I'm a beta.
But my
I'm all of that
question
shit.
for you is, do you think that? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and ask it this way. Do you think that in order for the relationship to work, the man must lead the relationship?
No. I think
explain.
I think that actually for the, and this is just general, right? Because I don't speak in absolutes, and I know a lot of men don't understand. You know, men are most binary, but So no, I think that most
You did speak in
relationships.
absolutes when we first started the podcast, but fair enough. Go ahead. I'll let you explain. Go
I
ahead.
didn't actually. Yeah. So most men are not leaders. Most men are terrible at leadership. Statistically, men are bad leaders too, or worse than women. And I think that if you let as a man, if you are trying to be a leader, if you aspire to be a leader in your relationship, you're probably just an abusive man. Because why do you want to be a leader? Like, nobody that's actually a leader wants to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, people who are real good leaders, I should say, people who are good leaders don't actually want to be leaders, because leadership is a lot. Leadership takes a lot. It's a lot. It's a heavy burden on you, right? Men want the title of the leader, but they don't want any of the responsibilities. Women take care of all the responsibilities, but don't care about the title of leadership. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll take being led by a woman. I don't give a fuck. It's all good. It works out for me.
Okay, so it works out for you. So your woman leads your relationship.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. So she's the leader.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. And I think most men, if they were honest, they would know that their woman leads the relationship. If you talk to them about it, the woman leads the relationship. She does the majority of the physical labor. She does the majority of the emotional labor. Therefore, they lead the relationship. In what way do men lead?
Your woman does more of the physical labor in your house?
Men in general, not even just me, just men in general.
Okay.
Men in general, most women do the majority of the
okay.
labor in the home, and they do the majority of the emotional labor, mental labor. They do both. You're going to say no? You're going to say, nah, women don't do the majority of the housework, and women don't do the majority of the emotional labor in the relationship? That's cap.
I'm curious about how you think now. That's all I am. And
Yeah.
I'm just writing down a few things of what you said, because I want to understand of how, like, why you think the way you think. I mean, you're pretty much saying that, yeah, it wouldn't be conducive for a man to lead a relationship. You already admitted and you said that's not what's best.
In most cases.
Then are you insinuating that it should be equal, or the woman should lead? So this is another question.
Gotcha.
In your relationship, the woman leads your relationship, but do you think that it's best if it's equal, or is it best if the woman leads?
I think it's best if it's equal. I think the best relationship is an egalitarian relationship where there is no leader, where both people are equally, quote unquote, yoked, and they both contribute to the mental labor, physical labor, emotional labor, whatever, right? I think that's the best relationship. The outcomes are the best in those relationships. So yeah, but the state of men right now, most men are not equipped to lead. Most men are not smart enough to lead. Most men aren't emotionally intelligent enough to lead. And most men don't really have the desire to lead.
Are you smarter than your woman or no?
No. I don't think I'm smarter than my wife.
So you would say she's
I know
smarter.
she's more educated than me, but I don't think I'm more intelligent than her. I think we're about the same intelligence, but she's more educated than me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is interesting, man, because I don't get a lot of people like that shares like very vastly different worldviews than I do that come on the stream. Besides, if we're debating like maybe politics or religion and stuff like that. But this male and female intersexual dynamics, you view things differently. So this is interesting to me. You know what I mean? It's a lot of men that I did. Of course, I've been on podcasts like tonight's conversation where there's a lot of men that think like you do. Do you like that podcast?
Yeah, I've watched it before. I've never heard anybody on there that thinks like me.
No, you don't.
I've listened to it a few times. None of the main dudes on there think like
the main guy. He literally said the same thing that you said. He said that relationships should be equal between men and women. He believes in egalitarianism in relationships. So he pretty much said the same thing.
But
that's the owner of the podcast.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I think the differentiation I would say between he and I is because I've seen some of his content. He talks to I don't give advice to women. I think that's weird when men give advice to women because I'm like,
fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
I don't. Advice. That's a different side of things. But as far as the views, you share the same views. But as far as giving advice, you don't do it, but he does it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then my next question would be, you said that you don't think that most men are equipped to lead relationships, and you think that it should be equal, like a partnership. And you also said in your own relationship, the woman leads your relationship. My next question is, in regards to that leadership, who do you think is, ask it this way, do you think that the woman wants a man to lead the relationship?
No, I think women want men.
Want it equal too?
Yeah, I think most women want men to be able to like carry their own shit. But like, so in a relationship,
so women
it's
want
like
it equal too. I figured
they
that.
want it equal. Yeah, it's to me the way that I look at it is like women have their own weight that they need to carry, right? Like we all have our own weight that we need to carry financially, emotionally, whatever, right? Men have their own weight that they need to carry. When men get in relationships with women, we turn around and we give her half, 50, 70, 80% of our weight, and then we don't help her with any of hers. Now we carrying 20% of our shit. She carrying 180% of both of our shit combined. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's an unfair exchange in most relationships.
Well, that's your view of it. And in your own relationship, do you like? Can you tell your wife what to do? Like,
I would never try to tell a woman what to. I think that's a weird.
Okay, you never
tell me what to. She doesn't tell me what to do. I don't tell her what to do. We're grown adult people now.
Okay, so she never. Okay, you never told her what to do. Like, listen, we need this done, that done. I need this done here. This is the direction of the relationship, and this is the direction of that our life is going. You never did that.
No, my wife.
Did she ever do that to you though?
No, my wife, and what I think most women have to do is my wife had to tell me. She has had to tell me things that I needed to do, like that had nothing to do with her, but just like, you know what I'm saying? Like women are constantly having to remind men to just do, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, don't forget you gotta pay that ticket. Don't forget you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, don't forget.
I understand. So she's constantly reminding you of, things that you maybe need to do because maybe you may forget some stuff. Now, my question is, are you constantly reminding her of things?
No, never. Okay. Because like I'm saying, it's not even just stuff that I'm forgetting to do, even though that's a part of it, right? It's more so because she's the one that's most invested, like she's the one that's taking care of most of the stuff. So like, would you agree that like you got a girl, right? Your girl is with your kids right now. You know what I'm saying? Like she's doing all your kids stuff, she's doing all your family stuff, like she does the majority of that stuff. So when you come home,
she does those things because I tell her that this is the direction of the relationship, and this is the direction that our family is headed to. So I need you to do X, Y, Z, and then she gets the job done. So I give my woman direction, and my woman submits to my direction, and she follows my lead. That's how it goes in my household. My woman never has to remind me of something that I forgot to do. My woman never has to remind me of something that I need to do. Because you know why she doesn't have to remind me of those things? Because I'm on my job. I'm on my purpose. I'm consistently and constantly always doing what I need to do, what a man needs to do, protect and provide and love his family. Since I'm always doing
that's all you have to do?
Since I'm always doing what I need to do as a man, and not saying that's all I do, but I'm speaking about, this is what I'm speaking about from what woman you're on for. All women want security. They want a protector and a provider. The job gets done. Since I'm always doing my job, guess what? The roles never have to reverse. The woman never has to operate in her masculinity and take on the job that I'm supposed to be doing. And I never have to operate in my femininity and take on the job that she's supposed to be doing. The reason why in your relationship, the reason why you want it equal and you want this egalitarian relationship, because you lack as a man. You lack in masculinity. You're not doing your job as a man. You don't know your role. How, as a man, does your woman have to remind you to pay this or to do that, And you said she's constantly reminding you of things. This would conclude that you're constantly not doing your job.
Oh yeah, 100%. I would. I agree. I agree that I'm not. Look, this is what I'm saying. That you were telling me I'll be lying. I don't lie. I don't have no reason to lie about this. Okay, but if that's what you do, Cooley, if you always on your shit and you don't ever have to be reminded of anything by your wife or your woman or your girl, whatever, fine. That's great. Congratulations. You're fucking awesome. You're crushing it, right? But most men do. Because most women speak about most women speak about the labor that they have to do. So I know for a fact that most women are telling men the same thing that my wife has had to tell me.
If you know these things about women, if you know that it's not if women are like venting about these things because they're talking like, oh, I got to tell my man to do this, I got to tell my man to do that. Let's just say everything you saying is true. And to a degree, I can agree that there's a lot of men that aren't really on their job. They're not doing their duty. So the woman has to pick up the man's slack. I do agree with that. But this would conclude that when we're speaking about who should lead the relationship, obviously, if the woman is venting and complaining because she has to be in a leadership position, this would conclude that she's not comfortable leading. This would conclude that she's actually looking for you to lead if she's telling you that you need to get your stuff together, which would conclude to my first question. Do women want a leader? They do want a leader.
That's not what it means, though, Cooley. It just means she wants me to handle my shit. She just wants me to handle my shit, though.
This entire debate.
There is no debate. You just been asking me questions, and I just been answering the questions.
You wasn't even aware that this was a debate on who should lead.
Because it's not a debate.
Men or
I'm not
women.
debating you on it. What's the debate here? What am I disagreeing with?
I'll say it again.
That most women hold on, wait.
Passion because it's entertainment.
Are you trying to say that? Are you trying to say because all I've been telling you is most men are not able to lead the way that you're describing it. First and foremost. Secondly, I don't think you're a leader. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Cooley. I know for a fact you're not a leader in your home because you be on the internet and you work and you go out the house and your wife and your girl is spending all the time with your kids.
What I'm saying is this, man. What I'm
saying
is
this. More
this.
than you, and
At
she
the
cleans
end of
more
the
than
day,
you.
bro. At the end of the day,
when was the last time you set a doctor's appointment for your kid? Cooley.
At the end of the day,
Cooley. When was the last time you set a doctor's appointment for your kids?
You are in a relationship with a woman.
When was the last time you took your kids to the fucking doctor, sir? When was the last time you took your kids to the doctor, sir? When was the last time you took your kids to the doctor, sir?
You said
I bet anything right now you ain't took your kids to the doctor this year.
Listen, man.
You haven't. Your girl has. You haven't. You don't. What's your doctor's name, Cooley? What's your doctor's name? What's your kids' doctor's names, Cooley? What's your kids' doctor's names? Quickly. What's their name?
I'll let you speak.
Okay,
you want to know names of doctors? You want to know if? Let me answer your questions, bro. Don't go nowhere.
Go ahead. I'm just saying.
I see you want to move the goalposts, so I'll give
I'm
you
not
what
moving
you
the
want.
goalposts. I'm just pointing out the fact that your girl actually does the majority of the labor in your relationship, but you're on the internet capping because that's what you do.
No, man.
You a capper,
fine.
nigga.
If you think that, you ask questions.
Capper.
You ask questions.
You cap, my nigga.
Okay, you ask questions. Let me answer it.
You cap. Hella cap, nigga.
You cap. Let me answer your question.
You a hella cap, nigga.
Okay,
you a cap type nigga.
So your first question was, do you do you go to doctor's appointments with your kids? You know, I just had a kid, right? Do you do any research about me or no?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't know?
I mean, I know of you. I've seen you online, so I haven't researched you though, but I've seen you online.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I just had a kid, man, and I was there. Yeah, I was there for all of the appointments before my kid was ever born, the newborn. Yep. And I was there at all of the appointments. We went together for all of the appointments where my newborn, all the shots.
What they got to do with your kid's doctors, though?
What the? That's an answer to your question, man.
That's not your kid's doctor, though. But hold on, wait. What's your kid's doctor?
I just said
what's your kid's doctor's name? Not your newborn.
I just said before and after. I just said
what do you
before.
Mean? You only got one baby? Cooley, you only got one baby?
Listen, I'm talking about the newest one.
You got another baby.
Time out. Listen, man, slow down. You want questions? I'll answer the question because you want to just make up. I'm having a genuine conversation with you, man.
Me too. I'm telling you, cool. I know you ain't scheduled a doctor's appointment for your baby. I know you haven't.
Why? Okay.
I know you haven't. I know your girl does it.
Why would I schedule a doctor's appointment for my children when I am the leader of the relationship and I appoint my woman to do the scheduling?
Got him. I knew it.
Listen, you do this.
Got you. I knew you was Captain Kirk, nigga. You don't do the labor in your relationship. Your girl does. So your girl got to remind you. Hold on, Cooley. So your girl would have. Hold on, Cooley. Hold on, wait. Time out.
I'll let you get it out.
Cooley.
Nah, Cooley. Nah.
You
threw on the caps.
Your shit clocked,
bro. Stop.
You getting clocked right now.
No,
hold on, wait.
You being clocked right now.
So you mean it? Hold on, wait. You getting clocked, bro. So you just said that. I tell my woman what to do. I do everything I need to do as a man. My girl don't have to remind me of shit. But if you don't set the doctor's appointment, then how the fuck would you know? Listen.
We talking over one another, man. Chill out.
I know. Let me tell you. If you hold on, wait. I'm not gonna, brother. You're not about to sit here. You're not about to sit here and grandstand. You gonna let me talk for a second? Hold on, Cooley. You just said. You just said.
Let you go on and you ask questions.
Hold on. I'm not asking you a question. I'm telling you what I want to say. I'm not asking you a
got
question,
it.
brother.
So listen, look.
I know for a fact.
Here's the
you capped.
No, here's
you just
the part.
capped. You
Look,
caught up
here's
in
the-
cap. That's why you're
here's
trying to
the-
talk.
No, man.
You got caught
listen,
up in your
bro.
own cap.
No.
I knew you was a capper, nigga.
Okay, I'm a capper.
Capify capper.
Listen,
You be capping.
Sir Capify capper, I am.
You
Sir
a cap.
capper. So got it.
We know
so
you a capper. Because you just said, hold
got
on.
it.
So if you
So
needed
can
to
I
take your
speak? Are
child
you
to the
done with
doctor.
the cap?
Hold on. If you needed
Wait,
to
are
take
you
your
done
child to
with
the
the
doctor,
cap?
how
Are
would
you-
you know?
listen,
How,
are
who
you
would you
done
go to
with
for
the
that
capping?
information, Cooley? Who
Got
would you
it.
go to for that information?
So look,
You would go to your girl, right?
I would
Because
have
she
to
knows
put
the
you
fucking
on
doctor's
mute
name.
because
You
you're
don't
just
think that's
talking. You're
important?
just talking. You're just talking.
Who buys
You're
your
not
groceries,
listening.
Cooley?
You're
do
talking.
you
You're not
order your groceries, or
listening.
do your girl go out and buy most of your
Talk-
groceries?
Listen, you're talking.
Who
the
plans the
reason why
birthday
you're
parties
not
in your home,
listening-
Cooley? Do you plan them, or
Maybe I
does
should
your
get-
girl plan them? Who
Maybe I
buys
should-
all the birthday?
time out,
Who
time
buys
out.
the Christmas
This is
gifts?
crazy.
Who buys the
I'm
birthday
not even
presents?
speaking
Who
to the
gets
leader
ready?
in the household.
You don't.
Let me
You're not
speak
the
to
leader
in the
either. You just
household.
got the
Put
title
your
of a
chick
leader that
on
you
the
bestowed
phone.
upon
Put
yourself,
your girl
and you're
on the
proving it in
phone.
real
Listen,
time.
bro, I
You're
don't want to
cap.
speak to you.
You're
not
cap.
qualified to speak to me.
You're I'm
Leaders
married.
only speak with
I'm
leaders.
married. You're single.
Listen,
You're
time
single.
out. You are
You're-
not. You getting on mute now. Leaders only speak with leaders. You're not qualified to speak. Get your woman on the phone because you keep talking over it. Now you're off of mute because you're speaking over.
Hey, hold
we gotta
on.
have some decorum.
Nah.
You're
You're not about to cap on me.
Put your woman on the phone. I want to speak to because she's leading you,
Put
bro.
your woman on the phone.
She's leading
you. Put your woman
Guess
on
what?
the phone. I put my woman on the phone.
Guess what?
Go get your girl
My
right
woman-
now. We'll have it right now, nigga.
No,
Because I ain't
listen.
lied about nothing.
The difference
my
between
woman
me and
here.
you-
My woman
Oh,
is
your
my
woman
woman
in?
is in my house right now.
Okay,
She
good.
heard everything I
So
said.
you'll really go
I
get
ain't
your
lying
woman.
about nothing.
Okay,
But you
cool,
a liar.
The difference.
Because I know if I had
Nigga,
your
not at
woman,
all.
who
Listen,
makes the
the
doctor's
difference
appointments? Does he know
between
that
me and
she'll be
you
like,
is
nah,
this.
he doesn't
The
really
difference
do
between me
that.
and you is this. Your woman, if she wanted to, the difference between me and you is this. Your woman, if she wanted to, she'll come over there and smack the headphones off your head and
Nah,
take
here you
the
go.
mic
Here you
and
go with
start
that weird
talking
shit again,
because she
Cooley.
leads the
There
relationship.
you go with that weird
In
shit
my
again.
relationship, my chick
Your
can't
woman
even
can take
fathom
all
of doing
your
it.
woman.
My
Your woman
chick
can
wouldn't
take
even
your kids
fathom
and
of
leave you
doing
right
it.
now.
Listen, bro.
Because you're not married,
You
nigga.
are a soy boy.
Hey, your woman can
You
take
are
your
a
kids and
soy
leave you
boy.
right now, nigga.
You are
wouldn't even
a
know where to
soy
find them.
boy,
You're not
my dog.
married. You talking all this shit. Them
Married?
babies ain't even
You
yours. You can
married
take
to-
them babies and leave
You-
right
listen,
now, nigga.
You
know
married
I'm
the
telling
chick
the
that
truth.
lead the relationship,
You don't,
bro.
you
Matter of
don't
fact-
got no binding to them
Listen, matter
babies,
of
my
fact,
nigga. Them ain't even your kids.
What's your wife's name?
You
What's your
can't
wife's
claim them
name?
kids on taxes, nigga.
What's your
them
wife's
babies
name?
ain't yours. You can't claim them on your taxes,
What's
nigga.
your wife's name?
If you can't claim your
What's
kids
your-
on your
what is
taxes,
your
them
wife's
ain't your
name?
kids, Cooley.
What is your
them
wife's
ain't your
name?
babies.
What
Them
is
ain't
your
your
wife's
babies,
name?
dog. Them
What's your
ain't your
wife's name?
kids, Cooley.
I wanna-
You don't know
I
they
wanna
doctor's
get her up
appointments.
here, 'cause I don't
You
wanna
don't know they
speak to you. You
doctor's
don't lead
names.
the
You don't know they
relationship,
teacher's
bro.
names.
You don't lead
You don't
any
know their
relationship
favorite
or anything
food.
like
What
that.
color is your baby's eyes? Right now, quick.
Don't
What's your
do
color
any
is your
of that.
baby's
Yeah,
eyes?
you
Quick.
know why I don't do
What
any
color
of
is
that
their
as a
eyes right
man?
now? Tell us.
You know why I
Oh,
don't do
okay.
any of that as a man? All my kids got brown eyes. Listen, you know why I don't? And the thing is, I'm okay with answering all of your questions, but you trying to
you're
like
not.
obfuscate off of topics. I've
I'm
answered all of
not.
them. Yeah, you are.
No,
So-
you've been bullshitting. You've been
No,
lying.
nobody's
You
been
just got caught in
BSing.
a lie.
You
You just
are-
said,
Wait,
I
what
do
lie?
everything I'm supposed to do. So conveniently,
what lie?
your wife's roles. So you have
Okay,
gender
go
roles,
ahead.
right? And
Yeah.
you designated your wife's role to do all the labor in the home. And your role
That's
is to
labor?
go outside and make
Okay,
money,
so
right?
what do I do?
That's your role.
What do
And
I
you
do in a role?
and from that, you have given yourself this
Okay.
you giving yourself this inflated title of a leader when really you
Okay.
ain't shit. When really you
Okay.
can't do nothing without
Really,
your
I'm not-
girl.
okay.
You
So what
can't
do-
even
what-
make a
what-
doctor's
what do
appointment
my
without
wife
your
do?
girl. You
No,
can't
what
even
do my
make a
wife
doctor's
do?
appointment without your girl,
What
nigga.
do my wife do and what do I do? Don't go nowhere.
I don't know.
Unless-
Your wife runs your
Only
house.
go. Listen. Only go. if
Your
you're going
wife
to
runs
get
your
check.
house. She
Only
runs your
go.
house.
Listen. Only go unless
Your
you're going to
wife runs
get
your
your
house,
check.
Cooley.
Go and get your leader. Go and get your
Your
leader.
wife runs your house. Your
That's
wife
her
runs your
duty.
house, bro.
Her duty is to do the things that I tell her to do. That's her duty because I
Nah,
lead the
you
relationship.
don't tell her to do
your
shit.
wife tells you everything to do.
You don't tell her to
you
do shit,
actually
Cooley.
admitted
Stop
that your
lying.
wife is smarter than you.
When's
You
the last
admitted
time
all
you
of
had to
these
remind
things.
your wife to take
You
your
admitted
kids to the
all
doctor,
of these
Cooley?
things. So listen, this is what we're gonna
No,
do
I
here
didn't.
first.
Cooley, when was the
made a
last
lot
time
of
you had to
assumptions,
remind
so
your
we gotta
doctor-
clear the air. So listen to this this right here real quick. So you're gonna go on mute because you don't have any decorum, but I'll take you off of mute. No, don't run, because there's nothing to run by, okay? But let me explain what's happening to the chat. Most of my chat knows. So what he's doing here, he lost the debate. He openly admitted that he doesn't lead his relationship. He openly admitted that his woman leads the relationship, and he openly admitted that his woman is more intelligent than him. He said that he wants an egalitarian relationship. He also admitted that he knows that when his woman has to tell him to do things and to get his stuff together, he knows that that doesn't make her feel good. He knows that that makes it's annoying to her that his woman has to be in a leadership role and assert her masculinity and put him in his place. He knows all of these things, but he stays in this beta relationship and allows his woman to lead. Guess what? Your downfall is that your woman is she's going to lead that relationship to the end. That's going to be your downfall. Then he tries to twist it like, well, hey, Cooley, what does your woman do? What does your woman do? Does your woman schedule doctor's appointments? Yeah, openly said, for sure. I ain't scheduling no doctor's appointment. Ain't no man scheduling no doctor's appointment. I tell her, hey, they need this appointment. Go ahead and schedule this. I give her directions and she follows my directions. That's what leaders do. This is what bosses do. But you are beta and you're not as intelligent as your woman. So your woman has to step in her. I feel sorry for your woman. Actually, let's everyone put in a chat. Save the public offender's wife. Save the public offender's wife. Save the public offender's wife. Your wife needs saving, bro. She's not happy being in a leadership role. She's not happy telling you all these things that you need to do because you're slacking and you're lazy as a man. She's not happy, bro. Therefore, to my second question, I asked you, do women like being in a leadership role? Is that what they want? You said that. Well, no, I said that. Do women want a man to lead? You said that. No, they don't want a man to lead. Your woman wants you to lead. She's telling you to lead her. Yeah, you need to get this done. You need to get that done, which is insinuating that, listen, get these things done and lead me, nigga. Lead me. This guy is a doofus, but I'm not done with you yet. Save the public offender's wife. Yo, everyone in the chat, I want everyone to do it, and then I'll bring you back up. And get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Save the public offender's wife. We need his wife saved. Save his wife. Okay, let's go back. You unmuted now, bro.
Before you say
so
mine.
here's
Get
what
a
we
wife
gotta do here.
before
You
you
have
say
to
mine.
concede.
Make your girl a wife first.
You gotta concede on this
You playing
one,
in
my
that
friend,
lady
before we
face,
start.
nigga. Marry
We gotta
that
concede
girl that
on
you
this
having
though. We
babies
gotta
with.
concede on this real quick before we get started on
You
anything.
having babies, but you don't want to
have
marry
to
her.
concede. Do you concede that your woman wants you to lead?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't want you to lead. Can you concede that your woman is unhappy by telling you to do all of these things that you need to do, but you're not
She
doing
definitely
it?
has been. She's happy now, though,
she's
because I listen
been
to her.
unhappy. She's been
Yeah.
unhappy. Right?
Absolutely, and I listen to her now, thank
You
goodness.
are a man that is putting your woman in an emotional state. You
That
are
doesn't mean
putting
anything.
your woman
What's
in
an emotional state mean?
by
We're
not-
always in an emotional state, Cooley. Unless
no,
we're robots.
men like you are in an emotional state.
I'm not emotional. I didn't just crash out for 10 minutes.
No
what are
one
you talking
crashed
about?
out. You were
You was
talking the
crashing
whole
out,
time,
nigga.
so I put you on mute
in there like,
because you
and
lacked
then
the
I gotta explain to my chat
You
why
lacked
this
the
guy is cooking me. Look,
no,
you guys,
you
let's
got
put
cooked,
him on
bro.
mute. Hey, look,
Listen,
man. Look,
this
you guys.
clip
Look,
is
I
gonna go
promise
viral.
I'm smarter
I
than
can't
this.
wait to put
Look.
this out, actually. I can't wait to put this out.
You getting cooked
Soy
on your
boys
own
like
live.
you, bro.
need your
Soy
help
boys
from your
like you.
chat, nigga. I don't
But
need no
listen,
help, brother.
It's very
just you
simple,
and me.
man. It's very simple. In the chat, I want y'all to do save the public offender's wife. He
And
just
in the
admitted
chat,
that she's
Cooley,
unhappy
them ain't your
being in
kids.
the leadership role.
Cooley
She's
can't claim his
unhappy
kids on his taxes,
asserting
y'all.
herself and being masculine.
Who claimed
and
your
she's
babies on
actually
their
looking
taxes?
for this
Who
gap
claimed your
to-
kids on the taxes,
for this
Cooley?
gap
It wasn't
to
you.
Bennett to
It was that
actually
woman.
pick up.
It was that woman in that
your
house
wife
that you
is
live
actually
in that
looking
take
for
care of
you to
everything.
pick up the
She
slack.
claims your babies
Your
on
wife
your
would
taxes.
actually, guess what, bro?
Them
Your
ain't
wife
even
would
your
actually,
babies.
yo,
She
your
can take
wife
them
would-
babies and leave the state,
Listen,
nigga. You would never see him again.
I'll steal your
Them ain't
wife.
your kids.
Your wife wants a man like me. What are you talking about?
That man-
Your wife wants a man that can lead
No,
her.
no, she don't. Nah.
Put her in the camera.
My wife's like men who are literate. You are illiterate, Cooley.
Put
You
her
can
in the
barely speak
camera.
English.
Put your,
You can
put
barely
your
speak English,
Listen,
Cooley.
put your wife in the camera.
I'm talking
Put her in the
circles
camera.
around you. You
Listen,
can
bro,
barely speak
put
English.
her-
You
put
have
your
mispronounced
wife in
several
the
words.
camera.
You use
Put
words
your
out of
wife-
context.
Listen,
you did it. You don't know the meaning of the words you
can't even
use.
speak. You got a
Like,
lisp.
be for real.
You got a
My
big
wife
old
is
gap
educated.
in your mouth.
She likes educated people.
Yes, this guy.
I look better than you, though. That's the craziest shit. I actually look better than you.
Do you? Are you?
Shave your beard. Shave your
Okay,
beard.
do you have
Shave
homosexual
your beard,
thoughts?
Cooley. You look funny with the beard.
Do
I know you
have
look funny without
homosexual
it.
thoughts? This nigga just said he looked better than another man. Do you
You
have
been talking about my
homosexual thoughts?
fingernails, nigga. You don't get
Do
to
you
play the
have-
homo
no,
game with
no
me
one
after
said
you
that.
commented on
No
another
one
man's
said
nails.
that a man
That's
looks better
sus, brother.
than another man.
That's sus.
I said that
That's
you had
sus.
your
You been
hands done like
commenting on my
a
looks,
woman.
fam. That's
Question
you.
for you.
I just
you
gave it back
have-
to you. Now you're mad because
do
you know
you have homosexual
you
thoughts?
funny looking.
Bro,
That's
just
okay.
answer the question. Do you have homosexual thoughts? Yes or no?
No, I don't have homosexual thoughts.
You've never
But if
had
I did, so what?
Wait, you've never had homosexual
If
thoughts?
I did, so what? Why, you have? Tell us
Have you
about it.
ever had homosexual thoughts?
No,
Yes or
I've never
no?
had homosexual thoughts.
never
Now tell
had
us about
homosexual-
yours. Clearly
so
you
why
have.
Is your nails
You're
painted?
shocked I have.
Why
Huh?
is your nails painted? Why
Because-
are you trying
because-
to
hold on,
act
wait,
like
wait.
a woman and portray yourself
Because
as
it
a
has
woman
nothing to do
and
with my
paint your
sexuality.
nails?
Yeah,
Why
painted
are you
nails
not
have nothing to do
leading
with
your
your
woman?
sexuality. I
Why
don't know if
did
you know that.
take on a role of
Painted
the woman
nails,
in a
and
relationship?
you don't even know the history
Why
of painted
are
nails,
you the
Cooley.
feminine energy and your woman is the
What is
masculine
femininity?
energy in a relationship?
What is femininity?
Why is that?
What is
Why
femininity?
are you a
Define it.
beta? Why
Define
are you
it. I am a
lacking
beta.
as a man?
I am a beta. I'm fine with that. I'm
You
fine with you
fine
calling
with-
me whatever you want to call me because I think all those
Save
words are
the
stupid.
public offender's wife. Save his wife. But listen,
Yeah,
man.
but anyway, I got
had
a
fun with
question for you.
bro. I got to get someone else in here.
All
It's
right,
debate
bet,
night, bro.
man.
Peace.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Let's bring up some more callers. That guy was actually funny. It was actually funny. And what's funny is the tactic that I used was just to get him to open up. So I said, hey, man, like, do you ask him some questions? Do you think that, who should lead the relationship and stuff like that? I asked him these questions to get his worldview because I didn't know. I figured he was blue pill because his nails was painted and because he was speaking about this. He doesn't believe in friend zone. You know what I'm talking about? So I figured he was a blue pill beta. But I still wanted to give him grace. And the grace that I allowed him is for him to share more of his worldview. And as he shared more of his worldview, he actually admitted all of these things that I tell men and women, that I tell men not to be, and I tell women to not be with those men. Again, he admitted all of the things within a male, all of the low-level things within men that I tell men and I coach men not to be. And he also admitted the type of man he is that I tell women to avoid. Women, avoid those guys that don't have any masculinity, don't have a backbone. You always need to tell them to do this because they're lazy, they're lackadaisical, and they can't get their own life in order. Right? I tell women to avoid men like that. I tell women to get with the guy that's assertive, dominant, and masculine, and that can lead them. And guess what? Those women want those type of men. It's very obvious here that his woman is annoyed by him, frustrated by him, and very emotional because she leads the relationship and she has to tell him everything. I even wrote it down. He said that she consistently reminds me what to do. Hey, yo, she consistently reminds me what to do. That's what he said. That's crazy as a man that you have to be reminded, not by a woman, but as another person. Like, bro, have your stuff in order. What is you doing? Save the public offender's wife. We got to find his wife and we got to save her. Listen, man. Don't bring your girl around me. True player for real. Ask my niggas for real. That's a bar. Usher. That's Usher right there. But at the end of the day, man, she definitely got a work husband. Hey, yo. This nigga wife got a work husband for sure she does. Just the fact that she's operating her masculinity and he's a beta, which openly he admitted it. I mean, he's already expressed it anyway that he's a beta, but oh man, it's sad. Let's get some people up. I want to see what people got to say about this or if they want to debate me on something, but welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. State your name, where you from?
Hey, good night. My name is Malak Eliezer. I'm from St. Martin, but I live in Montreal.
Montreal. Okay, cool, man. Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. You got something you want to debate about?
Yeah, I want to debate on the fact that I believe you don't believe in God.
You want to debate on the fact that you believe that I believe that I don't believe in God.
No, I want to debate you on the fact that you don't believe in God.
Okay, that I don't believe in God. So yeah, you think that I don't believe in God? Okay.
Yeah, you don't.
All right. Well, let's see what tactics you can pull off to prove to the audience that I don't believe in God. Go ahead. Sure.
All right. First thing, because I was listening to the whole conversation that you were saying with the
who?
guy, with the guy with the fingernails on his hand, right?
Okay. Go ahead.
You started, right? You started to say that you would take this guy's wife. No, as a believer, as a so-called believer, is that according to the Bible?
As a so-called believer, is that a caller of the Bible? This called entertainment, man. It's called entertainment.
I
That's
know
what
it's
this
entertainment.
is. This podcast, you're going to get entertainment. You're going to get jokes. It was a lot of ad hominem attacks. But you also going to get educated as well. You get what I'm saying? So for you to bring up something that, well, you're from another country, so you may not understand the sarcasm in between stuff and all of that stuff. Because I actually did a Usher line. I said that, don't bring your girl around me, true player for real. It's okay, bro. But get to your point. You don't know you're not from around here. You're not from America.
No, brother. In the fact that I'm not from around here, my accent is tough. I know very well. I watch a podcast. I know very well. So, like I said,
what you said, you're wrong about. But go ahead.
How I'm wrong about that? Can you prove that I'm wrong about that?
Well, yeah, because you don't know my intention. So I could just tell you that you're wrong about that. You don't know the Usher song? Never mind, bro. Just listen, it don't matter. Just get to your point, bro. You're not from around here. You're not going to know. I'm not debating you on that type of stuff. Go ahead. Speak about what you want to get to the point of try to prove that I don't believe in God. Go ahead.
Okay. For the past debates that I watched of you debating people that really study the Bible, a lot of things that I see,
don't know the Bible.
Oh my goodness. You want to say they don't know the Bible, but you can't substantiate none of your claims out of the Bible.
I substantiate all of my claims.
Oh my goodness. It's really mature of you to be trying to mock my accent. Wow.
Listen, man, I'm just telling you that I substantiate all of my claims. I do.
So like I say, due to the fact that you're saying that you believe in God, because I heard you, I watched all the debates that you did. Like I said, the Bible says that it's supposed to be 2 or 3 witnesses to establish a point. And a lot of times,
2 or 3 witnesses,
a lot of times when I hear you speak or I hear you bring out a point, a lot of it is off of emotion and not off of scripture.
No, my friend. This is called entertainment. So when I speak with passion. And guess what? When I'm live streaming and I'm talking to men, I do not have patience for men. When I do the podcast, am I screaming at these women? No, you see me do a podcast with a lot of women. They be talking nonsense, but I do not scream at these women. I have patience for women because women don't understand reality. Men lead, women follow. So I have some understanding for women because, they're the weaker sex, they're the weaker gender. They may not understand what we are clearly talking about. But when it comes to a male and a man, right? Guess what? You are a man. You can have just as much physical strength as me, and you can assert yourself to get the knowledge and stuff just like me. You get what I'm saying? So it's an equal playing field. So when I'm talking to men and they are saying some nonsensical stuff, I don't have patience with these men. I show passion and I show entertainment. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm doing now. I'm using your accent. I think I'm doing it pretty good. So it's entertainment value when I speak to these men. Do you get what I'm saying now? Just like I'm doing with you is entertainment. You don't get anywhere on YouTube by just speaking and not being entertaining. Do you understand? And guess what? This is my personality. I'm always entertaining.
Listen, because fully, that's your name. You sound like a blood clot Indian. My accent ain't no Indian. Understand me? My accent is not an Indian accent.
Is just the way I'm saying it now.
No. No. Anyways, like I said, because you told me under your comments, you told me slide up on your show to prove that you don't believe in God. You understand?
Okay, well,
so
do you know when people comment, it is not coming from me. Actually, I have 2 assistants. And my assistants, they comment back to a lot of people. So if I comment and I told you to pull up, I can tell you like 100%, it was most likely not me. I barely use my YouTube to comment. It's through a sentence that comment and take care of the comments that make the clips. They post the clips that make the thumbnails. They post the thumbnails. They manage the YouTube because I'm a boss. Why would I do those little things about commenting and doing that when I'm a boss and I have other people do it for me? So you are a lie. They want it from me. But I am glad that you are here. So please, what I want you to do, please prove how I do not believe in God.
All right. According to Proverbs, it says, right? Proverbs 28:6, it says, right?
Okay.
He that trusts in his own heart is a fool, but he that who walks wisely shall be guided. No, a lot of the stuff that you say, like you saying that black people are not oppressed. All of those things are coming from the heart. It's your opinion, and you stand strongly on your opinion. And of course, I have a lot of.
God doesn't want you to be oppressed. Do you think
God
that God?
God doesn't want you to be oppressed.
All right, let me stop using your accent. Do you think that God actually wants you to be oppressed, or God doesn't want you to be in that state of viewing yourself as being oppressed or even physically being oppressed? Do you think that God wants you in that state of physically being oppressed or mentally being oppressed? Yes or no?
Do God want you in the state of physically being oppressed? If you break God's commandments, of course, that's the consequence. Ultimately.
No, listen. That isn't answering my question. I asked you, do you think that God wants you or any human beings on this planet actually to be oppressed physically, like someone is physically oppressing them, and also mentally oppressed, meaning that no one's physically oppressing them, but they think that they are oppressed. They view themselves as a victim. Do you think that God wants you to have a victim mindset and actually be oppressed? Yes or no?
God don't want you to have a victim mindset.
Okay, stop it there. Do you think that God wants you to be oppressed?
God don't want the Israelites to be. God don't want the Israelites to be oppressed.
Listen, stop it. Okay, so you're not answering the question. You're saying God don't want the Israelites to be oppressed. No,
I answered the question.
I just said in general.
No, because
I just said in general.
Fully. Listen, sorry.
Are you a Hebrew Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, yes.
Okay, you're an Israelite. Okay, so I got another one of you guys up here. All right, well, I'll say this to you, man. I'll say this to you. At the end of the day, God does not want anyone to be oppressed. He doesn't want. This is not what he would actually want. You know what a want is? A want is like a desire, something that you actually want to happen. Now, things happen because people disobey God, but do you think God actually wants people to disobey him? No. You would say that God wants people to obey him, right?
Yes.
Like God wants all people to obey him, right?
Totally.
So if he wants all people to obey him, then that means that he doesn't want anyone to be oppressed.
So
because he wants everyone to obey him. Nope. You just lost the debate. Answer the question.
No, I lost the debate.
Yes, you did. You just lost right there in that quick second. You did lose. I believe in God more than you. I just proved it there.
Never. I'm
you
didn't
even know that God doesn't want no one to be oppressed, and God doesn't want no one to be a victim.
Coolly, the Most High said in Joel chapter 3, verse 8, that he's gonna the people that sold our people into slavery, he's gonna sell them into slavery to other people. He said it.
Does he want, or is that a consequence of them disobeying him?
He said it. Thus saith the Lord.
Okay, is that does God?
Obviously,
you just contradicting yourself now.
Nope.
That's a contradiction. I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how. Look.
All right, go ahead.
You just said God wants everyone to obey him. He doesn't want anyone. God wants every human being to obey him. He doesn't want no human being to disobey him. That's what you said, yes or no?
Ultimately, that's the goal.
Okay, listen to that. So this is God. Okay, I got it. This is what God wants. He wants everyone to obey him. You just said that, well, if someone disobeys God, they're going to receive consequences. But is that what God actually intended? Yes or no? No, he intended. Listen, I got to educate you now because you're saying that, you don't believe in God. Let me educate you now. Listen, no, stop it. You just said that God wants everyone to obey him. He doesn't want anyone to disobey him. But anyone that does disobey him, they will feel the consequences of them disobeying God. So this concludes to what we were speaking about. There are people. This concludes to what we were speaking about. God doesn't want anyone to be oppressed. God doesn't want anyone to be a victim. You get it? So now what you said that, well, some people can be oppressed. Some people can be oppressed, but God doesn't actually want those people to be oppressed, because you're talking about he doesn't want the Israelites to be oppressed. He's going to come back, and the people that enslaved the Israelites, they're going to feel the wrath of God. Okay,
Yeah.
but that isn't what God intended for. God actually wants everyone to obey him. Think about it, bro. This whole Israelite thing, this whole thing in your belief, because I see here you've been indoctrinated by the words that these Israelites are saying. It's a concept. It's a concept that's paradoxical. You know why it's paradoxical? Is because let me just ask you a question. No, I'll speak. Forget that. You and people like you Israelites, you actually get angry and you're upset that your people was oppressed. Because you call it oppressed. You do not like the fact that you were oppressed by white colonizers. You don't like that. You don't like it at all. But you are very excited when you read in some scripture, because you misinterpreted, that guess what? God is going to come back and oppress all of the people that oppressed us. Like, you want revenge for it. So
goodness.
guess what? It's just reverse racism, bro. That's all it is. It's a
Oh
reverse.
my
You want racism, the other part. You want the
No.
white man to be enslaved, so you don't want a white man to be your slave?
Yeah, but I go according to the scriptures.
You want a white man to be your slave?
I go
Just
according
like the
to the
rest of them
scriptures.
Hebrew Israelites.
No. Coolly, I go according to the scriptures. The reason why your stance is different, I understand from me researching you, is because you probably play for the other team. You understand?
Play for
I
what team?
understand. I mean, you don't understand the lingo. I say you probably play for the other team.
No, brother. In America, if you playing for the other team, you gay. Me no gay. Me heterosexual. You know what I mean? What other team are you playing? What other team are you talking about? Because I don't play for no other team. So explain what other team you mean.
What I mean is that the other team that you're playing for, I ain't talking about the alphabet community. I'm speaking about
the
white people. Yes.
Oh,
You play for that
I play
team.
for the other team.
So if you play for that team, it's understandable.
You think I do?
But
I play for the team of God because I believe in God, which you was trying to come here and debate me about, but you're getting smoked.
No, that's not God.
Yes, you are.
Oh, you want to tell me? Okay, so if that's God.
I believe in God. And
hold
the
on.
God that I believe in isn't a racist. The God that I believe in, he isn't any of those things, my friend.
He is not a racist.
No. But yo, listen, man, I do a lot of conversations with Hebrew Israelites. I want to get some more people up here. I do appreciate the spirited conversation. I really do. All jokes aside, wherever you from, I wasn't trying to make fun of you. This is just entertainment. But I do keep doing what you're doing, brother. No hate on you or no hate on any of your beliefs and stuff like that. Blessings to you, man. And I hope you reach all of your goals. But I want to get some more people up here, okay?
All right, no problem.
Blessings to you, man. For real. Peace, man. It ain't no hate from Cooley. Ain't no hate, but I mean, homie came on here and tried to prove that I don't believe in God, but I think I just proved that I believe in God more than he believes in God. All right, let's get some more people in here. Spin City HQ, I see you in here. SMG, where you at, SMG? SMG, put your camera on. And I got Enoch, I got Jesse in here. I got Van Parker. Van Parker, I'm going to bring you up too. You've been in here for a little bit. I got you, Van Parker. Hold up. All right. Yo, welcome to No Fugazee Podcast, man. What's up?
What's good, brother? I wasn't trying to come up, bro. I'm just chilling.
Oh, you just chilling? Hey, man. Yeah. Yo, give me your perspective on that beta, the public offender.
Bro had painted fingernails, bro. It ain't even nothing else to talk about. He ain't no man, bro. He a woman. I think his wife got a Johnson like he do, bro. That's what I think, bro. Ain't no way he popping the neck while he talk, doing the hand signals. I'm like, nah, fam.
You know what's funny? I knew once he said that I don't believe in friend zone. Once he started saying, I'm like, okay, well, let's see. I'm not going to like insinuate anything. I'm not going to assume. Then he starts speaking. I'm like, yeah, he's a blue pill. He thinks that he's a beta. He's a Kamala Harris voter. He's, he has a victim mindset. He believes in egalitarianism. He's literally crazy thing is about people like him. What was the public offender? He actually took on all the characteristic traits of a liberal white woman. I repeat.
Facts.
He actually took on all the characteristic traits and all the motives of a liberal white woman. He is a disgrace to the black community. A disgrace. Y'all can be like, well, Cooley, you're not, you have a white chick. Yeah, I have a white chick, but guess what? When I procreate, they come out black, nigga. Black gene dominated, you stupid dorks. Also, not only that, it's the mentality. Freak about the race. It's the mentality. You want to date someone and you want to be around people, your friends, your family, the people, your inner circle. You want to be around like-minded individuals, people that share your values. Guess what? His values is of a white liberal woman. My values, guess what? My values is more shared values of people in our motherland, Africa. Them niggas is conservative as heck. What are you talking about? Do your research. Them niggas in Africa is not with the LGBTQ plus. Them niggas in Africa is not with this. If anything, nigga, they more dictatorship than anything. You feel what I'm saying? They lead in a woman and all of that. The woman doesn't lead anything. So my values align more with what we have in the motherland. That freaking blue pill beta, which is he'll definitely say, I'm pro-black, I'm pro-black, I'm pro-black, I'm pro-black. I'm pro-black, I'm pro-black. That nigga would definitely, that nigga values definitely aligns with all liberal white women. So freak about skin color. Skin color is nothing, chat. Anyone that's watching this right now, stop harping about the color of someone's skin. We're more than just the pigment in our skin. We are personality, our character, the values that we hold, our belief systems, and all of these things. Freaking skin color, freaking dorks. And then we had this nigga from another country coming here talking all stupid like, man, Hebrew Israelite. No, nigga. Oh, you don't believe in God? You don't? No, nigga, shut up. All right, that's my rant for today. SMG, go ahead.
Bro, I actually do think I may have a debate for you, bro. I was talking to somebody. Do you think that segregation or do you think black people would be better segregated or integrated?
Segregated.
Oh, well, ain't no debate then.
Yeah, them niggas should have never integrated. Nigga, how you gonna integrate with the niggas that had you literally in chains back then? Matter of fact, I was born in the wrong part. Nigga, if I was born back then, we would have been the richest niggas in the nation, nigga. We would have done took over. I'm like, nigga, you segregating? Beta. I would have shamed them niggas. Right. Martin Luther King, beta, nigga. Why are you segregating? I mean, why you want to integrate and everything, nigga? We got our own hotels. We got Black Wall Street.
And we don't even like white folks' food, bro. They can't. We don't like their food,
unsalted and all that, nigga. Unsalted and all of that, nigga. And I got a mean white chick, nigga. When I first met my white chick, her food was unsalted. I was like, listen, you know what? I'm going to eat this unsalted food because you know why, nigga? Black people, nigga, we got high blood pressure, which come from a whole lot of salt in our food.
Dang.
But at the end of the day, I've listened, chick, put some dang on salt in your food. She ain't even know nothing about adobo. Ain't even know nothing about. But the thing is, I tell people, if you gonna date a white chick or date someone outside your race, don't go for one of them white chicks that already adopted some black culture and now she's like a white girl that's trying to be black. No, you don't get that white chick because you can already tell she's been ran through by a lot of black penis. Why is she trying to adopt this black culture? How did this come about? Well, she must have been raised in some black areas or been around some black men that was serving her dick. So that's a red flag. If you're going to get any chick, get the chick, if it's in a different culture or a different race, get that chick that she has values and stuff of that culture. Right. Don't get no chick that's trying to adopt other cultures. If she adopted other cultures, she's adopted other dick. Red flag number 2. All right, I'm going on mini rants here. My bad.
You good, brother. You good, brother. I already knew you was going to say that anyways, man. People think it's crazy when I say I don't like don't like Dr. Martin Luther King, bro. In the past I did, but when I came into a better way of understanding and a better perspective of life, I was like, man, Dr. King was trash. Give me Malcolm X.
Malcolm X was about that life. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, everything happened for a reason. We are here in America, and we're no longer slaves. We don't have these systems of discrimination anymore. It's no systemic racism anymore. Are there racist people? Yeah, there's racist people. I was just speaking to a racist man. He's a Hebrew Israelite. He think that all white people should be slaves. So yeah, it's racist people. It's racist black people.
All the Hebrew Israelites don't think like Tazariak now, bro. That's what I was trying to tell you before, bro. That's camp doctrine. So you have people like me who come into the knowledge that we are the descendants of Israelites. And I don't harp on that because at the end of the day, I tell them niggas, I was born in America, bro, and I'm an American, bro. Like, it is what it is. My dad was an American. His dad was an American, so on and so forth. But them niggas, they have camps. So the camp is like, it's like a sect, like a sect. Like, they get it from the Old Testament when Moses freed the Israelites from Egypt and they made their camps. So that's what they're doing now. They have these camps. Tazariak is the leader of a camp, ISUPK. Then you got IUIC, you got GLCC. They have their own doctrines.
I see. I do know that. I do know that there's different camps and they got their own doctrines and stuff like that. Not all of them believe in what they believe in, but them
niggas hate me, bro. I'll be cooking
them niggas hate me too. They be coming in the chat. A lot of them in the chat right now, bro. It's like once you debate one of them, they all come in. They flood the chat, which is cool. You just giving me more views, but. I mean, y'all niggas have been indoctrinated to believe in some BS. Now, okay, Israelite, like what you said, you did some research and you believe that you are descendants of, the Jewish people back then, the Hebrew Israelites. You are descendants to it. To do some research and adopt a belief on that, okay, I think I believe in this. I think this is my identity. I think most black people are always searching for their identity in some way. Nothing is wrong with that. Is when you start to make prescriptions.
Yeah.
Is when you start to make prescriptions, right? And you are prescribing that, and also descriptions. So what they describe is racist ideology. What they describe is their prophets and all of this stuff. So they describe all of these fallacies. Then they make these prescriptions, which is just more racism and just more, it's just more idolatry. Like, these niggas is just, it is what it is.
Yeah, but they wild.
At the end of the day, like, the thing is this, though. I hope all of them brothers, everyone that I be debating, all those Hebrew Israelites, they cool people behind the scenes, but when they get on the base, they just be lying. Like, Captain Tazariak, he ran off my last stream that we did, the last debate, the free will debate.
I watched it.
You watched that one.
Yeah.
Do you believe in free will?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you see how in the book, he lied so much in that debate because he lost. So then all of his chat came in and was like, well, Cooley, you're emotional, you this and this. I'm like, no, nigga, this is called entertainment. This is it. But guess what? I'm be honest. I got no patience for men. The reason why I got no patience for men is because, like, nigga, you are a man. How can you be so susceptible to believe and to be indoctrinated by some nonsense? Like, that's what women are like that. Women are susceptible to be indoctrinated by some nonsensical stuff. But these niggas are, so I got no patience for it. I'm going to be passionate. I'm going to express myself and, be entertaining to the audience, of course, because this is an entertainment podcast. But, yeah, man, them dudes, I wish them the best, but I honestly think them dudes they're just leading more black people astray.
See, I respect them. I respect the camps or whatever, outside of the doctrine.
I only respect if you're doing anything to move just human beings forward, period.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That.
I respect
but this
that.
talking and stuff,
yeah,
and you leading people to the victim mindset and victimhood and to look down on other people just because of a race, this is what we had to get out of. Exactly. We were enslaved because people looked down on us. So this same ideology that we've had to get out of ourselves, you want to then put on other people?
Right.
No, we've escaped that. We've overcame that. Why would you want to be what it's like the abuser, the abuser relationship? The person that's been abused when they were young, they normally grow up to become the abuser. Mm-hmm. Like they've been hit by their father or their mother or been abused by a family member. So then when they grow up, they get into a relationship, they adopt those same characteristic traits and then want to abuse the next person they're in a relationship with. That's what that is. They adopted some doctrine that tells them that white man bad, right? No. First, white man did us wrong. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, fair enough. Then they adopt a doctrine like, oh, white man did us bad. Let's get the white man back. Let's do the same thing the white man did to us, to them. Let's do it to them. So it's crazy,
right. Bro, you brought up somebody. What was his name? God Logic. You brought him up, and I went and checked him out. Man, I went over there. I debated him, man, about the Trinity. He's a Trinitarian, man. I was so hurt finding that out. Man, I cooked them boys up, man. He wouldn't even bring me back up on the podcast.
You said you was on God Logic podcast.
Yeah, bro, his podcast debating. He's a Trinitarian, man. I didn't know that. That blew me.
God Logic?
Yeah.
He believes in a Trinity?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that either, but yeah, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in the Trinity. I believe in a one way of it, but that's a different conversation. But yeah, I like God Logic. I watched some of his content. Yeah. We spoke behind the scenes on Instagram. I was gonna have him up a few times to debate some of these Hebrew Israelites. I like God Logic, man. And if he watching, I'll definitely have him up, or any of his fans is in the chat. Tell him I said, what's popping? What's cracking? What's blood and crippin'? What up? Come on a podcast. But yo, listen, man, I'm gonna bring some other people up here. Appreciate you, SMG. Have a blessed one, man.
You too, man.
Hey, chat, we got a lot of people in here. Let's get the likes up. Y'all niggas is in here being ninja watchers, and I don't appreciate it. Get the likes up. Let's go. Like the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel, click that bell icon. Let's see who we got. All right. Spin City, I see you in here, bro. You chilling. We got okay. Let's bring up Van Parker. I think he was next. Or Jesse. Maybe Jesse was next. Van Parker, then Jesse. Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. State your name, where you from. Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. State your name, where you from. Yo. Yeah, this guy not on. All right. And he listening to the podcast because I heard the echo in the back. Let's bring up this guy. Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. State your name. Where you from?
I'm Jesse. I'm from Detroit.
Jesse from Detroit. What you here to debate about, man?
Oh, well, I'm not really here to debate. Really, I was really just. It's nice to meet you. I agree on most of the shit that you say. Mostly like 98% of everything you say. You a cool brother, and that one guy that you had up here, what was his name? Public offender?
Yeah.
I don't even know why you even put that dude had painted nails, man.
Yo, I didn't see the painted nails at first, but listen, this podcast, we don't discriminate. We'll have anybody up because we're speaking about our beliefs, and it's an ideology debate. So we're comparing my ideology to his ideology, and he lost. He has a more weak and feeble ideology to the point where his woman has to lead the relationship. I feel everyone put in chat again. Save the public offender's wife.
Oh man! And
yo, his wife need to be saved. I feel sorry for that chick.
I was listening now. I I'm not gonna say I do agree on some of the stuff y'all just said about Dr. Martin Luther King, because I do not agree with everything that he put out there, but some of the stuff that he had to say was valid. I don't
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
that
yeah.
I do more believe in Malcolm X because most of the Black Americans, I would say, we go through more than a lot of people because we grew up here. You know what I'm saying? So we know a lot about more. I'm not gonna even say white Americans because it's not just white people who do some crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if I can cuss on here.
You keep it to a minimum.
Okay, they do some crazy stuff. But, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? People, not just white people. Everybody do some crazy stuff. But I do agree with what you say on how you should run your household. You know, man first. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, man.
I
No, go ahead. You had a question?
no, I was listening. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was saying, man, I appreciate the support, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Have you been entertained? Is it entertaining? Can you admit that I'm pretty entertaining?
It is entertaining. I can tell you that. Yes, it is.
It is
That's why, bro.
entertaining. You gotta
I've
admit.
been watching you for a while. I watch you with the women. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the women you have on there, they gone, man. They gone. They gone. And I can understand why you say a lot of men don't believe in marriage because it's damn near always transactional. You can never find that one woman that's like really gonna be. I do listen to another dude. His name is I don't listen to not everything he say is right, but some of the stuff. His name is thinking he a
It's all
fat
good.
dude.
It's all good.
I
Yeah,
can't
it's all
remember,
good. You
but
don't got.
yeah,
It's
I
all
can't
good.
remember his name and everything, but he like these women just don't understand. Like if you wasn't with me when I was building the gym, then just understand I'm gonna have other people in there.
Yeah, you wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. But yo,
Real.
good convo, man. Listen, man, I appreciate the support, Jesse. I wish you the best in all of your endeavors. I'm gonna bring up some people. Maybe we can get like one more debate in before I wrap up, okay?
All right, thanks for even talk to me, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Have a blessed one, man.
You, my brother.
Chat, are you not entertained? This is pure entertainment right here, man. Today was cool. Today debate night was cool. Hopefully, all right. Let's bring this nigga in. All right. Welcome to No Fugazee podcast. State your name. Where you from?
I'm here in Lancaster, California. Going by name Van Parker.
All
What
right,
you just say
Van
about the
Parker.
money?
Why the camera so close to your phone? Nigga, we can see inside your brain. God dang.
Okay, I'm yeah. Guess right now I wanted to interview with a public offender. I've been looking at him for talking about him for months. Right, he keeps blocking me from devices because I keep
Oh,
throwing
you
keys
wanted to
on him.
debate with public offender.
Yeah, but this is a
Hey,
review
who do you
now.
think?
I could.
Let's listen, man. You breaking up and stuff like that. I gotta let you go, man. But
Okay.
yeah. And next
just-
time you come in,
just
back up from
say-
the camera. Niggas ain't trying to see all your teeth and all of that. God dang, homie. Homie came in here looking like Martin from Blue Street. Pizza, I got the pizza, officer. Officer, I got the pizza, officer. Homie came in here looking like Martin from Blue Street. Let me pull that. Let me pull up Martin from Blue Street. Martin. Blue Street. Pizza man. Officer, I got your pizza, Mr. Officer. Let's share this real quick. Homie came in here looking like this. Martin from. Well, I was talking to the public offender, and so homie was camera was zoomed in on his face. Mr. Officer, got your pizza. It's hot, Mr. Oh, I can't play that before I get an error. Why I play that? Go back, nigga. Actually, turn that off. Go here. That's what that nigga looked like. All right, enough of this. Let's stop sharing. All right, let's get who else we got in here? Spin City, what you call God? Spin City and SMG. Are y'all debating in the back? Are y'all debating backstage? Y'all niggas want to come up and have this debate? Let me know. Oh, y'all debating free will? Spin City don't really believe in God and all that like that, so I'm sure he don't believe in free will. Welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. State your name. Where you from?
Oh shit, man! I'm just watching. My bad, bro.
Oh, you just watching?
Yeah.
Are you entertained?
Definitely.
Yo, who did I smoke? Did I smoke the public offender?
Absolutely. Oh, bro, listen, man. All that
no food.
All that paint nails and shit, man, you gotta pack it up, man. You gotta pack that shit up.
Yeah, man, he gotta pack it up. But yo, man, I appreciate the support. I know you just sitting here watching. Appreciate you for tuning in. Have a blessed one, brother. Peace.
Same to you, bro.
Homie back there chilling, just watching. Just watching the show. That's dope, though. I appreciate the support, man. Let's see what we got in here. Okay. Hold up, chat. Hold up. All right, we got mad super chats in here. Let me get to y'all super chats. My bad, chat. I wasn't getting to y'all super chats, so let me get to them now. And we got Ebion. Turn on your camera, Ebion, and I'll bring you on up. I need you to turn on your camera. We got Enoch. You said that you're here to debate. You up next, Enoch. You are up next. We got Osmosis Jones. I see you just came in. Turn on your camera, Osmosis Jones. I'm going to get through these super chats, and then I'm bringing people up. All right? All right, here we go. So, we got Raquel Greer sends in $1. I appreciate the support. We got Juan Martinez gifted 5 No Fugazi podcast memberships.
No Fugazi.
Shout out to you, Juan. Shout out to you, Juan. You always supporting. Yo, Juan, hit me up on Instagram, man. Let's lock in. You've been supporting the podcast for a minute. You've been gifting memberships. You've been really helping the podcast out, man. Every member that signs up, it goes into the podcast. It helps out with the lady shows. It helps pay the recruiters to recruit the girls. It helps with everything. That's what it helps with. It helps. This whole studio here is funded with you guys watching the content and also signing up for the membership. You know what I'm saying? So I do this podcast for you guys, and I try to be educational, intellectual at some points, and also very, very entertaining. Okay, we got Weigh It Beast 5856 is in $2. Ask him why his nails colored. Yeah, y'all all see that. Homie was a complete fool. A complete fool. I can't believe he free the public offender's wife, bro. Gotta free his wife, man. Like, he's happy with seeing his wife, just be angry at the fact that he's a lazy man and he's not doing his job, so she has to pick up his slack. He's happy at the fact that his wife has to pick up his slack. That's evil almost. Like, how as a man... Let's move on, man. I already cooked them. Anyway. Let's move on. D. John Ruffin sends him $5. I appreciate the support. D. John Ruffin sends him $5 again. He says, "Hey, Cooley, he go to Hamburger Mary's on Pine and Long Beach. Get him off here, cuz making the city look bad. Dang. So y'all know the public offender. Dang. Oh man. It wasn't good for him. We got D. John Ruffin sends in $10. Cooley, I've been around this dude. He is a simp. He goes to Pajama Joe's with girls that's his friends. And easy for everything. And he's easy for everything. I watched it Friday. Okay. You kind of messed up on the spelling, but I see what you're saying here. So he goes to Pajama Joe's. What's Pajama Joe's? Is that a gay club? Let's Google it real quick. Thank you for the support, too. And giving me some info on, buddy. Really, I don't care, but Pajama Joe's and where? Let's sing. Okay, what is Pajama Joe's? Chat, let me know if it's Panama Joe's? Panama Joe's, not Pajama. So he goes to Panama Joe's. Oh, Panama Joe's. Okay, this just look like a restaurant. Okay, it's a Mexican restaurant in Long Beach. Okay, so he goes to Panama Joe's with girls. That's his friend. Okay, so he says he has a wife, but then he also still trying to be out there in the market and go hanging out with girls that he claim as friends. But okay, pretty much you saying this nigga all cat. All right, well, okay, you sent in another super chat. Man, shout out to you. Hold up. Gotta give you a no Fugazee. Shout out to D. John Ruffin over here supporting. He says again, Cooley, I seen this dude be friend zone in person at local bars in Long Beach, and yes, he is a Libby. Long Beach is a very blue city, brother. Okay, so Long Beach is a very liberal, democratic city. Got it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Those liberal guys, man. The black guys that took on the ideologies of a white liberal woman are evil. Those evil men. Just think about it. He's with a so-called black because he was trying to talk about, oh, cool, you're with a white girl. But he's so-called black, but he's with this black girl or this girl that he's claiming to be, this girl that he's with, his wife. She's leading the relationship. Oh, God dang. God dang. Someone please steal his chick. And I don't even promote stealing people's chick, but God dang, free the public offender's wife. Steal that girl. Steal that chick. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Somebody beat Trey Songz for a day and steal that nigga chick. Make her happy. Give her a happy night. A happy night where you lead the whole date and then you body the mess out of her. And some of y'all in the chat like, God dang, Cooley, how you gonna talk about someone's wife like that? Man, he don't deserve that. He don't deserve any woman. Any beta male that's lacking and claim to be beta and painting his nails and letting women do everything, they don't deserve no. Put it like this. If it was back a thousand years ago, he would have been offed anyway. He would have had no chicks anyway. At all. He wouldn't have had the ability to build his shelter, to clean water, to build a fire. He's so lackadaisical and has this weird feminine mindset. He wouldn't have had any of these abilities to assert himself, to provide himself comfortability, where then for he wouldn't be able to provide a woman comfortability. So back 1,000 years ago, he would have been involuntary celibate. Involuntary celibate. For sure, back 1,000 years ago, where monogamy wasn't a thing. If homie was around in the days where monogamy wasn't a thing and polygyny was running around rampant, they would have been like, I'm not taking you. I'd rather get with this man and be his 15th wife instead of being with this beta. Chicks would have took a dude that had 100 wives and been his 101 wife rather than being in a monogamous relationship with the public offender. That's how beta he is. These are facts, my dog. These are facts. Okay. Enough of the rant. Let's get back to these super chats. All right, we got Sophia Lorette sends in $1. I appreciate you. We got the FOF guy. Welcome to Hitman.
No Fugazee.
Thank you for joining the membership. Welcome to Hitman. We got Left Hand Up sends in $5. Why are you wasting time debating with Mr. Public Pretender? LOL. All he do is pander to women on TikTok. I don't know who that guy is. This is open debate night. I have no idea who he is. So if y'all know him and he's like a woman panderer, I knew once he said he listens to like tonight's conversation, I was like, oh, this guy, yeah, he's a woman panderer. Like, it's just, but yeah, man, I allowed him to stay on just really, because I allow everyone to stay on. Like, I give people a chance. People with the weirdest ideologies. This open debate is for everyone, bro. Open debate is so you can express your ideology against mine and then get obliterated. That's what that is for. And he got obliterated bad. We got Benji Baby 21 sends in $5. Pub is kicking you, Fugoofy. Oh, well, I appreciate the $5. And you know, you're most likely a beta. We got Mario Caro sends him $5. That's how you know he broke Cooley. He need to claim kids on taxes. A boss won't be phased by that. He needs to claim kids on taxes. A boss won't. I don't get what you're saying. That's how you know he broke Cooley. He need to claim kids on taxes. A boss won't be phased by that. Let me see what the comment under that saying. Someone saying brokey. Are you talking about I claim kids on taxes or he claims kids on taxes? I don't know. I got mad kids, bro. I got kids that ain't even my own that I claim. What you talking about? This is all openly admitted and well-known knowledge. So, brokey, no, man, no one's out. I have multiple businesses, bro. I do things that you guys aren't even aware of that I do. Certain things shouldn't be for the public as far as my business is going, especially when you speak the truth out there. I'll tell you this. Yeah, and I'm even going to give y'all that insight. But trust me, y'all fans of certain things and products and things that I have out there that you don't even know of, that you purchase on a day-to-day basis and that you watch on a day-to-day basis. We got Entally Purposeful sends in $5. Talking about Pub and he can't defend himself. Free your baby mama. She's being what? A used? I don't know what you tried to say. Corny Ninja. Here's $5. Take the baby to the doctor. Yo, thank you. Some people from his chat coming in. I appreciate that. I'm gonna read all of them too. Then we got Benji again sends in $5. Says Cooley, if you was born back then, they would have suffered. They would have stuffed you in a locker during the civil rights movement. Cut it out. Oh man. If you think that, that's funny. We got Mr. D sends in $5. Blue Streak was about to cook Cooley for real. Wait, who is Blue Streak? Oh, the dude. Yo, he probably was about to, I don't know who the dude was. I don't think he wanted to debate me. He was speaking about, he'd been trying to speak to public offender. I don't know what homie was talking about, but that's funny. We got Air Nike 26 sends in $5. I accidentally got an emo bisexual, half black, half Latina with, cuts, pregnant. Okay, what would I do? Cause now out the blue she want to break up. Man, what, bro? Comments under it says choose better. Yo, if you really need help, man, click the link in my bio. It's the second it's the third link in the bio. Sign up for one-on-one coaching, bro. I got you. All jokes aside, if that's a real situation, I got you. I'll help you out. We got E. Will sends in $10. He's a member. I appreciate the support. Yo, man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. All right, man. Let's bring up some more people. I think I got room For like one more person. What? Welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. State your name. Where you from? State your name. Where you from? You live, man. Yeah, that was somebody that said, hurry up, I'm by. So I put them in. They said they was. Okay, Spin City, I see you in here. Before I do that, let me get the people that's been waiting real quick. Spin City, Spin City, you want to debate SMG? Just shake your head. I can see you in the back. Do this. Okay, you do want to debate SMG? All right. Is SMG in here? SMG not in here no more. Yeah, that nigga done backed out. But let me bring up Enoch. I see you in here. Let's bring this guy. Welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. State your name. Where you from? I can't hear you, bro. Volume off. Oh, I think I got you on the wrong one. Let's bring up this one.
Okay, what's up, man? Brother Enoch. Yeah, this just in case my phone died, man. I left my phone in my mama's house and I went to go get my my hair done by my daughter. Sorry about that. So just in case so I got it on my yeah.
You good, man. You good. Let me see some here real quick. I'm trying to you came in with like too many accounts, so I'm getting rid of the other ones.
Okay.
All right, what's going on, man? What you here to debate about?
I just want to ask you something, bro. So I might just add a little fire to your ammunition. But first, I'm gonna see where your mind is first because I see you think logically, and that's what the Israelites don't do. I was an Israelite for 12 years, and then I branched off when I found out other things. So do you believe God changes His mind? My dude. So if you don't believe God changes His mind, so do you agree with Genesis chapter 129? If there's a way you can read that.
I don't know. Read it to me. Well, when I mean change his mind, so it's like for me, it's not a loaded question, but it's a question that can be interpreted many different ways. So I'll explain what I mean by God doesn't change his mind, right?
Okay.
So like what I'm saying is God is objective truth. The objective truth. God is objective morality. God is objective. So the things and the values and the morality and the truth about what God is and what He created, which is all of planet Earth and the galaxy and all of that, the entire universe, multiverse, or whatever. If you believe in that, that is unchangeable. I don't think that God changes his mind on that. Now, if you're going to speak about if you're going to go to a verse and God shunned these people and said this, but then verses later, he was like, okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and give you grace here. Then, yeah, you can always say that part. So that's I would agree that then God changes his mind based off of biblical scriptures. Right. Because we can read biblical scriptures where God says one thing, then God says another thing where it insinuates that he had a change of mind.
All right. So yeah. So what you got to understand is, when Jesus came here, this is how we debate the Israelites. Jesus said, "For not one jot or tittle shall disappear from the law." The law he was talking about was in Genesis chapter 1. Would you agree that Genesis chapter 1 is about creation?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first 5 books of Moses is Torah, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so Genesis chapter 1 is about creation. So that means that creation is Torah.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're saying. Go ahead.
Okay, so according to Genesis chapter 129, God said, I give you every seed bearing plant that is upon the face of the earth, and every tree that has seed bearing fruit. To you it shall be for food. So according to creation, God gave us food, and God gave us fruits and herbs to eat. And we can see that outside. So we go by our book is nature. So just like Jesus said in Matthew 44 through 45, he went against when he went against eye for eye, tooth for tooth. He basically quoted Genesis 1. He said, "For the sun shines upon the righteous and the unrighteous, and it rains upon the just and the unjust." And then he also said, they asked him, "Well, why did Moses write a letter of divorcement?" Then he quoted Genesis 1 again. He said, Moses wrote those commandments for the hardness of your hearts, but from the beginning it was not so. So we asked everybody that read the Bible, how many laws, okay, did Moses write because niggas was hard headed? And then when you look at other scriptures like Genesis 6:18 through 22, you see Noah saving the animals and God telling him to gather food and feed the animals to keep them alive. And then
Yeah.
When you read Numbers chapter 11, you see that the Israelites were destroyed for eating animals. And then when you look at all the prophets, they say things like, I'm gonna read you something real fast in Psalms chapter 50, right? It's gonna blow your
Real,
mind.
real quick. I see
Mhm,
what you're doing here.
mhm.
But I don't really get the point. Get to the root of the point of this.
Oh, okay, so the
Yeah.
root of the point is God is not known through a book. God is only known through his righteous creation. So let me give you an example. The sun is good. The moon is good. Stars is good. Firmaments is good. Mountains are good. All his creations was good. So this tells you that at one point, even mankind was good, and all mankind and animals lived in harmony. All right.
Okay. What's the
Oh,
point though? What point
okay.
you trying
So
to make?
so now we have a book that says God changes his mind. He goes from eat all the fruits and herbs to you can eat this animal, not that animal, to we get down to Paul, you can eat anything for conscience sakes. Don't ask no questions, just pray over your food.
But
hmm
like there's more reason to just that.
hmm
So due to adaptation and things changing over time and the human biology, like we've changed over time. The sickle cell, due to malaria. Malaria was running rampant in Africa, and the Africans developed their cells changed sickle in a sickle shape where then they can fight off the malaria disease. So due to adaptation and things evolving over time, and then also different cultures taking on different practices, well, there's going to be some changes within the food that you eat. There's going to be some changes within the things that you do. So I know things change, but that doesn't mean that God actually changes.
My
You get
man.
what I'm saying? So
Yes,
God
sir.
doesn't actually change. It's that human beings are changing. So then things need to be upgraded and adapted to become more righteous because they went way, way far off the path. So God is saying things to try to get them back on the path, but it could be different from back then because things are different now. But God doesn't actually change. So yeah, I get what you're saying. So yeah, like that's what I wanted to say. In the Bible, I can see how someone could interpret it because my first answer was God doesn't change his mind because everything, truth is truth. That's subjective. Morality is objective. That. But biblically, someone can interpret it that this changes and that changes. But forget about biblically because that's just telling stories off of human nature, off of the human's trajectory of life and how it was going. But yeah, man, I think I get what you're saying, and I knew where it was going. I like that you brung this up. But I'm not gonna hold you. It isn't you because I bring you in here before, and I do like you. You're a good person to bring up when I have these Hebrew Israelites on.
Yeah,
So
so I just want to say
stay
this.
I want to
If you
real quick
if you
though.
uh-huh.
Stay active. Keep on supporting the pod because I like what you do. When you come in, you come with the book, you come with knowledge, and you a logical mind thinker. So when I do get people on these Hebrew Israelites or people that got these weird beliefs, I'll bring you up so you can help defend the truth. You get what
Let's
I'm
do it.
saying?
Let's do it,
So yeah.
folks. And I
But
just want
yeah.
to
Oh, go
can I
ahead.
just
Yeah.
can I just read this last verse and I'm done. It's
You
Psalms
can read it. Go
50.
ahead. Sure.
Psalms chapter 50, and it says, I'm going to start at verse 7. Pay heed, my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will arraign to you. I am God, your God. I ensure you not for your sacrifices and your burnt offerings made to me daily. I claim no bull from your estates, no he goats from your pens. For mine is every animal of the forest, the beasts of thousands of mountains. I know every bird of the mountain. The creatures of the field are subject to me. If I were hungry, would I tell you? For mine is the world and all hosts. Do I eat the flesh of bulls or drink the blood of he goats? Sacrifice a thank offering to God and pay the vows of the Most High. He don't need nothing. Everything is his.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough, brother. Appreciate you, man. Have a blessed one. I wish, I hope all of your endeavors actually come to pass. Like you reach all your goals, and I wish nothing but blessings to you, man.
Man, you
Blessings,
too,
brother.
Fugazi, man. You too, bro. Thank you. Damn, my shit look bright as hell.
Yeah,
Damn.
nigga,
What's up with it, cool?
you super bright, man. I'm chilling,
All right,
brother.
bro. This shit burning my eyes a little bit. I didn't realize it was burning my eyes, bro.
Hey,
But
yo,
how
nigga,
you
bro.
feeling, Fully, bro?
Hey, man, this was an entertaining debate night.
Yeah, you definitely got the entertainment aspect down packed, bro. Especially when Cuz came in here with his fingernails all lit up. That was a little bit wild. You know what I mean? I am from the great state of California, and I don't condone.
He
But
said, I don't condone.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So my aspect on tonight is and I don't want nobody. Let me put a little context, I guess. Okay. So it's usually I don't believe in God. That's pretty much not it. I just think that humans, the one that we call God, is Lucifer. I think Lucifer is the god of earth. And I'm not saying to be a Satan worshiper or bow down and use Ouija boards and satanic rituals.
You talking about the people that how they interpret the biblical God. You saying that that's actually the Lucifer God?
Well, yeah, because wasn't you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. So this is what it's all about for y'all to tell me and enlighten me. I guess because didn't Lucifer supposed to had fell from the sky and is like a fallen angel, and he has a job here on Earth to keep humans on Earth. Wouldn't a God cease to exist if he has no more followers or people to praise him?
Nah. God isn't. God wouldn't no longer exist. God is objective, so no one needs to. He will want just like as a father. When you have kids, you want your kids to respect you. You want your kids to obey you. You want your kids to, if you are the one that's taking care of them and providing for them, you want praise from your kids. Meaning that, you do want these things. So.
But what if there was so keep that right there, Cooley.
Yeah,
So
but
you're a
that
father.
plays. What I'm saying is that dynamic plays into how God views. We are God's children, and that dynamic plays right into how God views us.
And okay, so you're the father. So keep that, Cooley. Keep that. You in the same mind frame. So you're a father. You have all your children on the planet Earth. You want to keep them on Earth. You want to stay alive longer. You want to get money. You want to get currency on Earth to enjoy Earth. But there's another God telling you to come join them in the sky. If people are so, oh God, I love God, I want to be with God, why don't they immediately, in their belief, commit self-deletion to go be with God in the sky?
Yeah, so I see what you're saying is the way you looking at it. So look, here's a perspective. You said that why don't people commit self-deletion so they can be with their savior instead of being in this physical realm?
Yeah, isn't life so hard?
Life is a gift. So this life that we live in, this is a gift. Now, no matter what you go through in life, any suffering that you go through, any, the ups and the downs of life, it's still all a gift. And you can still find hope through suffering by believing in God. This is just a shell that we're in. This shell isn't the end all be all. Our spirit, it lives forever. But this shell that we're in is a gift. Guess what? This shell that we're in, those angels in the heavens ain't operating in the shell. This isn't a gift that they got. These other spirits and stuff, they don't got this gift. So we was granted this gift. But the thing is, with the fall of man, people disobey God. So then people feel consequences for disobeying God, for being disobedient. Just like as a parent, right? If I tell my son and my daughter something and they don't listen, be in the house at this time, because I know what's best for you. I know the dangers out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't come in the house at this time, they're gonna be disciplined. Give me your video games. Give me this. You gonna be on punishment. You know, not watching TV no longer. So I'm gonna take some things from them. They're gonna feel the consequences for not obeying me. Because if I don't give them the consequences myself, the world will. Because if they're out past the bedtime and there's things that I know, we living in the hood or whatever like that, this is all hypothetical, they can get kidnapped, they can get shot, they can be involved in some gang type situation because they're not listening. They think they know it all, but I actually as a parent know more than them. So God is just trying, God gave us this gift of life. It's men, not Lucifer. It's men that told to disobey God, and then they fell astray. Now you can say Lucifer, the devil, was trying to be the source of the negative influence to get them to do it, but it's still a choice. They still chose to. Anytime you choose to disobey God, you are choosing the devil.
I mean, I don't. Okay, so when I even think of his name as being
differently.
Yeah, even if his name is being Lucifer or being the devil, I'm not saying he's not that's not what I mean as representing evil. Good and evil to me don't have a name. It's like good or evil. You know what I mean? There's duality in everything. I'm saying that whoever he is he's here to keep you on earth, and he wants to keep you here on earth longer because he's the God of physical earth.
Yeah.
Right. So when everything that we study in biology and longevity is to keep humans on earth longer and longer. Again, you're here to till the earth and use the currencies and the minerals of the earth. You are a human. You are made of earth, water, electricity, wind, fire. Every element is within you. What God are you truly disobeying to get this harsh reality in your life?
Yeah, so we have this nature about us. People telling me to bring up Enoch again so he can speak to you. Where Enoch at? Enoch.
Yeah, bring all the homies, bro.
No, but you one of the homies too, man. You just have a different perspective about things, and you just sharing your thoughts, which I respect that you sharing. But like, looking at it, you're bringing up, well, you don't, the way you believe in things is just much different. So we don't really even got to talk biblically. We can have a discussion just speaking about what would life be like if there wasn't any God, if there wasn't any put it like this. How do we get meaning out of anything if God doesn't have grace, if there isn't a God? Like, where do we extract meaning from and all of that? And I say that to say, it's not a question for you to answer, but I'm just, speaking.
No, that's really good. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is, how do we get meaning out of things? Well, we get meaning out of things by the desires and things that we have. We get meaning
on earth.
On earth, right? But that's on earth. But the thing is this, I'll say this to you. When I debate and I have conversations with atheists or people that don't believe in God, their meaning is always too thin. So we all go through suffering on earth in this physical realm. Suffer is going to happen. Your wife divorced you, you lose your job, you get into a car accident, you got one leg. Just crazy things happen in this life experience that we have. Now, we suffer. When people suffer, the atheists and people that don't believe in God, what they do is they try to get meaning out of what's here on earth only, because they don't believe in God. So the only way you can get meaning is by earthly things. Normally, they start to worship material. So it's materialism. They start to, I want this car, or I want this girl, or I want this. They get meaning out of these things that's here on earth. So listen, the people that's atheists and really don't believe in God, their meaning is too thin. because you can only find it here on earth. But what if your circumstances is in sub-Saharan Africa, where you enslaved and you can't find meaning out of anywhere, because everything, you can't find meaning at all of what's on earth, because your experience on earth is so traumatic and it's so bad that it's just like, you'll wind up wanting to off yourself. You're winding, the only option will be to just end it all.
Off yourself and be with the God in the sky.
No, listen, the believers, the people, that's the atheist I was speaking about. But the believers, the people that believe in a higher power than themselves, their meaning is, no homo, their meaning is more thicker, right? People that don't believe in God, their meaning is thin, because they can only find meaning of the things that's here on the physical earth. People that believe in God, they find meaning, guess what? The things that's in here on earth, but also the things that's outside of earth, like God and what God promised us when we repent and submit to God. You get what I'm saying? So you
so I gotta repent on earth and speak to and connect with a God in the sky that I never really knew truly exists.
Well, the thing is, the thing is with me, man, I can't speak for everyone. I truly know God exists, because I received the Holy Ghost. I received the Spirit of the Holy Ghost. I got the ultimate, and which is a gift. I'm so grateful for it. I got the ultimate confirmation that God exists. The ultimate. I received something that most people can't even dream of getting. So for me, I'm a little bit different in my beliefs. Like,
what if I said I felt that exact same way at a couple moments in my life?
By taking some, like, okay, I feel what you're saying. If you said that you felt some way, the thing is with feelings, feelings is a you thing. I can't really, you can express it to me, and like, so I could try to maybe be empathetic to understand how you feel, but I'm never actually going to be able to feel exactly what you feel. So when I'm telling you that, I can only say that I received full 100% confirmation that God is real, and how I felt it was through the physical. I did not, it was God from the spiritual came to my physical and gave me physical confirmation that the Spirit of God is 100% true. So
definitely.
For me, I'm not a biblical scholar. I could pull up a scripture, sure, to read something, but that's not my style. I like to just speak about it logically.
Yeah, I didn't ever think that was your style. I think that the people brought that out of you. The Hebrew Israelites brought that out of you. It's like, we always go by the book instead of, I like to go right here. If we're going to debate, like, why do I keep turning to the Bible? And Cooley, it's not that I don't believe. It's not that I don't believe, bro. I'm just saying I don't think humans have the right God right. And even with Hebrew Israelites, I like to speak with them, because they always go to the book, go to the book, go to the book. What do you really feel? What are the words you would truly say? So yeah, that's definitely, you got a good style, man, just by holding it with your own chest and shoulders. That's a way better route to go, because we know what's real. We know what's here. We know what's now, not the past, not the future, but this moment in which we speak.
Yeah, I mean, and at the end of the day, we can have different beliefs, but at the end of the day, I think me and you got different beliefs, but we on similar paths. I think that you will come closer to God. I truly believe that. I think that one day
I think that I am with God, though, Cooley. I definitely am with God, and I've definitely had my, what you call, a Holy Ghost moment. See, that's probably what it is. It's like, yes, you say the atheists, they tend to have a thin meaning. I know that I must help the children advance to become greater in the future, to help humans be better at humaning. And when I hear about debates and going back and forth, I'm a Hebrew, I'm an Israel, I'm an American, I'm an this, I always see divide. I rarely see unity happening. If humans is the race, and then we're always talking about who's racist, who's not, God is racist, like all that shit is kind of crazy. Where is the one true unity of humanity? Where does it truly come from?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's them niggas' ideology, man. They believe in all
Yeah.
that weird stuff, and that is literally hypocrisy. I don't want people to be racist towards me, but God says it's okay for me to be racist towards them. But then there's
And
many
that
scriptures in the Bible that tells you, do to others as you would want done, as you would want them to do to you. And they just
and
think like
then
that.
dude, not to cut your wisdom, but you had a guy come on and say that when God does come back or come to earth, he's going to do to the white person what the white person did to the black person. Do I have that correct? You remember that?
Yeah, that's what
That
they
was
believe in.
okay, yeah, definitely. I think that's terrible, right? I think that's I think that's
So, real
totally out
quick,
of this
Spin
world for
City.
real.
So, you believe in God, but you just don't believe in religion.
Religion is a pathway definitely to divide humans. Because
Okay, so
if there is one true God, then why do everybody else? Why is there Hebrew Israelites, Muslims,
yeah,
this
I see what you're
person,
saying. But
Christian? Why is it
for
all of that? It seems like it's to divide God in
but
order
for
instead of
clarification though, for
unifying.
clarification, Spin City, you
Yeah.
do believe in God, but you don't believe in religion.
I mean, I believe in it all. I know that it all exists. I see it. I see that it's all true here in the world.
So, do you believe that there is a higher power
Yes, definitely.
that is overseeing us, that is much greater, and you believe in a higher power that's not bound by time, space, or matter? Yes or no?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so yeah, but then so your belief of a mighty of and it's one, it's not multiple of
Yes,
these,
it's
right?
one. It's
Okay,
one.
so yeah, you do believe in God, but your description of the
But
type.
I think humans. So what I'm saying with that,
Okay.
Cooley, is I think humans are pointing at the wrong thing. Let's just
Yeah.
say if we think when we look at the sun, we're just saying we think hypothetical. The sun is God. The sun is God. The sun is God. Right. The sun is the God of this Milky Way. But everybody's pointing at the moon, saying God told me to do this. Everybody's pointing at the moon. Everybody's pointing at Venus and saying Venus told me to do this. And there's people praying to Saturn when the sun is the God of the Milky Way, and you got humans pointing at the moon, pointing at Saturn, pointing at Pluto.
Okay.
I think humans have God wrong.
Okay, so yeah, I know because you came in and you said you think humans the way currently how some of these people view God, they actually are viewing Lucifer.
Yeah, and you brought them
All
up
right, so
because they want to till the world, but not to cut your wisdom, but they want to till the world, Earth. They want their earthly things, like you said, their material. They want the chains, they want the cars, they want all the women. They want everything that comes with Earth.
I get what you're saying now. And Chad, if you listen and what he's and correct me if I'm wrong, you're speaking about it in a way where people can misinterpret it. Some people can because I see the people in the chat. So you're saying that no, you believe in God. There's one Almighty God, but the people that claim that they are believers of God, their actions and how they go about life is actually more Luciferian. They actually believe in Lucifer. That's what you're saying.
If Lucifer is it, bro, whoever the God
Okay,
of
yeah.
Earth is.
Whoever that God of these earthly things and these immoral flesh food desire things are, that's what these people really are worshiping. They're not really
Because when you
worshiping the
see,
Almighty God. Oh, that's
yeah,
what I'm
not to
saying.
cut
Okay.
your wisdom
That
again,
sums
is
it
like
up.
when you look at celebrities and everybody, and they go on stage and they say, "I'd like to thank God," and woody woo, and then they get caught up in PDF file cases. Okay, people go up there and say, "Oh, I got
Yeah.
my Bible right here, and I love the Lord, and thank God for all these things." The whole time, you know what I mean? You know what's going on, okay? So that's what I'm just saying about what humans and what they tend to believe, and how often they talk about how much they pray to
Fair
the
enough.
Almighty, to the Creator, and we can see how they till the earth only. So it seems like, who are you
I'm
really
picking
praying
up what
to?
you
Get
putting
me?
down. You saying people beliefs aren't really is incompatible with their practices. So they believe one thing, but they're practicing another thing. So do they actually truly believe in the God that they say they believe in, or do you actually believe in Lucifer? Fair enough. I get what you're saying, man. But listen, man, appreciate the support, brother. I'm about to literally wrap up, man. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I got to grub. Blessings to you and all of your endeavors. You want to go ahead and shout out? You want to go ahead and shout out what you got going on, man?
Everything is just Spin City headquarters. You know what we do. We do tech and AI for the future. We bring the children of today into tomorrow. That's all, brother.
All right, brother. Have a blessed one, man.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah, Spin City, he got a different way of saying it and speaking about it, but I think, because I brung him up, he's been here many times. I knew he believed in God, but some people got a different way of explaining themselves. But anyways, man, it is what it is. It wasn't really a debate, just more of a conversation. Let's see. We got some people backstage, but I'm wrapping up, man. What I want y'all to do for me is do this. Go ahead and like the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the bell icon. Don't be a ninja watcher. Also, we did a full girl show just this past Friday. It was dope, yo. Go check it out. Good conversation. Had some chicks on from everywhere they came out to be on a show. So it was a good convo. The next episode for debate night is going to be this Wednesday. And then the next one is going to be this Sunday. Girl show, no girl show this Friday. The next girl show is going to be next week. And we got I think 10 chicks coming next week on Friday. So stay tuned to that. It's going to be a crazy show. Yeah. But other than that, man, this podcast was No Fugazi. I appreciate everyone that's been supporting and watching me since I've started. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the donations, even the donations from the haters. But other than that, man, this podcast was No Fugazi.
No Fugazi.
And we out.
Fugazi.
Actually, Gabby, off. You done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children.